Afrofish OG.
You know what I love the most about that fucking intro is I actually had to push to get my voice down that low. What is up, everyone? It is Sailor on another episode of Afro and the Scorp, along with Sage. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Scorp isn't here. He's working again. That dude is just—he's on a grind, my dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's nonstop. I wish he was here though. I really do.
I'm the Scorp stand-in.
Yes, yes. Like, when I need the replacement, because unlike him, I'm not. I feel like a bum. Like, that dude's been working like 8 to 10 hour days, like every fucking day, and I'm like, goddamn. But no, I'm glad that you're here, dude. I'm glad because we're doing a straight up tier list when it comes to Star Wars. It's been a while. I don't think I've talked about Star Wars in a long time, actually. But I felt like
you can blame the fandom menace for that shit.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to talk about it. I made that TikTok video saying that I'm just not going to talk about that kind of shit anymore because I couldn't do it. Hey, Rainy, how's it going? I couldn't do it anymore, dude. I wanted to continue with some of the Star Wars stuff, talking about stuff that I like, but unless it's like the video games, I can't. And it bothers me.
Oh, I completely agree.
Because I see you just keep going in. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like I'm done with it. I'm done with this shit. What the fuck you just say?
I'm a lore master, so I don't have an obligation, but it's more along the lines of if I see some misinformation and I know the correct information, I at least have to attempt to provide people with the information.
No, it absolutely makes sense. By the way, Flamingo, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've even done one of these, but it's even a longer time since you last. So, the hell was that?
Settle down. God damn it.
About to get swatted.
3D printer over here having a fucking seizure.
Like, why wasn't I introduced? Like, no, and that's the thing is, that's why I backed off from it for so long, and I go back to watch. I go back to watch like some of the fights every now and then, just because they are like watching Anakin versus Obi-Wan's like lightsaber duel is still like I don't care. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it absolutely fucking is.
It's just a masterclass, and how two athletic people can just start duking it out. After a while, you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That scene where he's like choking Obi-Wan and like holding him backwards, which that should not be happening. 100%. I was like, yeah, I'm starting to think this might be personal.
That
like, bro, you took the last slice of pizza. Just it's okay. Like,
pepperoni.
Like, you knew I liked the pepperoni.
I like that one dickhead who like picks the bacon off the shit.
Just look at him like the worst though is the person who picks all the ingredients off it. Only is like, oh, I only like cheese pizza. Then why didn't you tell me?
You didn't fucking say that when we could have did half cheese. Now we got fucking onions and jalapeno peppers all over the fucking.
You're just like looking at their plate, just being like, you disgust me.
Like you lactose tolerant son of a bitch.
Lactose intolerant motherfucker.
Lactose intolerance.
That is, I'm not gonna lie. They ever say there's never a good time to make a racial slur, but that's one of them.
Son of a bitch.
You just look at him like, so like, am I allowed to say the N-word now? Because this is heinous.
Look at that one fucking moment. You're like, I really want to just say it because it feels right.
These guys looking around the cookout, just being like, everyone else is just nodding their heads. Like
get the fuck invited, Darren.
No, thank you. I only like salt and pepper on my food.
Or the ones who try to, the ones who, I can't stand the ones who feel the need to already put like salt and pepper on the shit before they try the food. At certain households where you know seasoning is in absence, I can understand. But if you didn't go into a household where it already smells like seasoning, someone explain to me why the fuck you need salt and pepper now.
you don't. That's the thing. A good seasoned food doesn't require that. But Flamingo, you're right. I didn't ask for this shit.
I had that happen at my previous job. They ordered pizza and it was like, okay, we're getting vegetarian, which I was like, who the fuck? Okay. Like, we're getting ham and pineapple, pepperoni, and then cheese. And I was like, no meat lovers, bitch? Like, I can't get some sausage and fucking... You really acting an ass today, ain't you? Shit. I don't know what's wrong with you. Anyway. Like, and I'm like, yeah, sausage, bacon, and you know, pepperoni. And I was like, oh, that what you want? I was like, yeah. She was like, okay, we'll order it. They order it. No meat lovers at all. I was pissed.
y'all making me hungry for pizza. It reminds me though of like I've always used this story. It was a friend of mine. We went out to a place called Perkins or whatever. It's like a chain restaurant, but it's like family style, right? And the dude's like trying to be like all fucking sarcastic and shit, and he's like, I'm gonna order like the Supreme Burger, right? But with none of the stuff on there, okay? And I was like, okay, do it. I don't give a fuck. And he's like, so it's I want the Supreme Burger with just the burger. And she's like, you want none of the other stuff on there? And he's like, yeah, like and he's like laughing at
order a regular burger.
Oh yeah, bitch. No, exactly. So like, what happens is that they give him the food, he eats it, and when he give him the bill, she billed him the Supreme Burger with everything. Oh, yeah, yes, and I like sat there. He's just there. Well, I didn't want anything. I'm like, you ordered Supreme Burger.
That is an A-level server right there.
Oh yeah,
level.
Oh, absolutely. Like I thought it was. And don't get me wrong, you don't get a lot of those moments. But when you do,
are the ones who fucking try to say like, oh, I'm allergic to fish, but can I get the grilled cod? And you're like, bro. And I did ask. I was sitting at, I forgot which fucking restaurant it was. Papados. Fucking Papados. I overhear this with my ear holes. And I'm just sitting there like, so I'm allergic to fish, but I really want to try this cod. Can you make that without the fish? And I was like,
can you make that without the fish?
The look on the server's fucking face when he said that shit, because you know how people look around to see if other people fucking heard the bullshit that they just heard. We make eye contact. I look at her, she looks at me, I look at her, and I'm just like, well, what you gonna do? Because I'm just sitting there like, I really want to just be like, sir, it's fish. That's fish. And she said, like, sir, cod is fish. She was like, don't tell me what cod is. I know. I was like, here we go, mansplaining. and she throws her hands up. Like, you know what? Let me go get my manager, and he'll explain it to you. He go gets in this big ass like fucking Jackie Gleason looking son of a bitch. Like waddles his ass out the office and was like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I'm allergic to fish, but I wanted to try the cod. Is there any way you can do that without the fish in it? And he's like, absolutely not. There's absolutely no way, unless we have scientists that can remove the name cod from the fish. There is no way we can make you cod without the fish. That's fish. You're allergic to fish. You can't have fish. And he's sitting there like, cod is fish? I was like, bitch, After that entire explanation, the only thing you heard is that cod is actually fish.
Dude, that makes me wonder how they were able to even move forward in life. Like, how did you get to this point?
Looking at his wife, I was like, that's how.
his wife's just like, was it like an older couple?
Yes.
That makes sense.
You're sitting there like this. This is why we don't let you out of your cage. Just the like she's hiding behind her purse and shit. Like, I'm just like, that's the look of a happily married woman right there.
There's only so much slow in the world. You just hit the nail on the head, buddy. Dude,
like we used to make shit for regular people, and then stupid people would have to catch up. Now there's so many of them, they're become a marketing demographic. It all started with that dumbass who didn't realize that coffee at McDonald's was hot.
They also no, I'd say even before that, it was the people who left their kids in the hot car and they're like, "Oh, I forgot. Maybe if I put
no, hold up, because my mama did the same shit to me. I got my dumb ass out the car when it got too hot. Now, if you're talking babies, that's a different story. Because we all know you ain't supposed to do that shit. That's just dumb.
No,
like, you can't leave the AC on or nothing. It's like, well, what if someone jumps in to steal my car? I'm like, well, at least maybe they'll be courteous enough to put your baby out. No, I'm kidding.
At least the least you could do is take just take your kid in.
Exactly. But the excuse is, well, like I was only coming in to grab a couple things. I was like, yeah, you can do that with your baby.
It's not that hard. Like I don't get the concept of going and purposely. You just it bothers me.
Oh, like, the ones that leave their dogs in the hot ass car. Why is it always the Huskies? Why is it always
they're trying to take out the Huskies?
The big ass hair. Why?
They're all like, could you repeat that part for me, please? And I'm like, are you for real? I would have just been like, Sonic had a really great saying a long time ago, and it was, "You're too slow."
But yeah, we can't say that. We can't say that now because it's wrong.
Dude, the fact that they had to take it out of Smash, because it was in Smash Bros.
Oh, that's right.
In the Wii version, they were like, "You're too slow." And someone was like, "Hey, fuck you."
He's like, well, he wasn't making fun of you directly, stupid, but
right.
Okay.
Like, if the shoe fits, let's that bitch up and wear them. But then again, these are probably the people who still sound it out when they're tying their shoes. Like the bunny goes around the tree. And
God, I remember when I used to suck at tying my shoes. I just did that little knot, and my shoes always came undone. I never understood that shit.
Well, I mean, then I became sober and I realized I can actually do it.
and then I decided to just buy shoes that didn't have laces.
Right. Well, I did see though. Apparently, there's like some cars that if you can leave your dog in there, because it'll like have almost has like a dog setting where it'll just adjust the temperature and stuff inside the car to the dog.
See, I like that.
I like that, but I'm also not paying $70,000 for a vehicle that when I could just do this thing where I leave my fucking dog at home.
If you think, dude, I working at Home Depot.
Oh boy.
Yes. And even working at, I told you the story about the time that this lady had a dog just drop a deuce right in the middle of the clothing section in Costco. Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck happened. I was working loss prevention. This lady was on the phone, and I can tell, like, when you could tell a dog is like, bitch, I gotta like piss. Yep. And he held it for as long as he could, and then he was just like, you wanna know what? Plop, dropped a fat ass turd right in the middle of the damn floor in clothing section. And yeah, we made her pick that shit up. But what pissed me off the most is the people in Home Depot that bring their damn dogs. And this dude showed up with a fucking Great Dane, a Labrador, and 2 monkeys. I will say it again. Great Dane, Labrador, 2 monkeys.
That's not a very nice way to call their children. But
I wish they were children, but fucking they were actual fucking monkeys with diapers and everything. It threw me for a loop because I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? I can understand 1. The fuck you need 2 for?
I can't understand 1, but I was like, wanted a second. Was this person? Were they white?
Yes. I was in the whitest part of Houston.
That makes sense. I got nothing to say. I got nothing more to say.
And like the ones that, like, and you can tell which ones are service animals and which ones aren't. But this lady, like, I heard her coming in. She was like, if anyone asks, this is my service animal. I'm just like, they don't care, ma'am. We literally just had a dog shit in paint. They don't care.
He made his own paint.
And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, also, saying that when you're walking into the store is dumb because they can hear you and they can kick you the fuck out. You dumbass.
So I went to an anime convention over the weekend, and I've wanted to talk about this anime. I've talked a little bit about like over like the TikTok and stuff. I made a YouTube video on it, which was fun, but I've been meaning to do like an actual podcast thing over this anime video because I've realized we haven't even gotten to the Star Wars part yet. It's just like, because dude, I'm not gonna lie, it was great. Don't get me wrong, it was a really good time. I love anime conventions. I love that people can be like who they want to feel like they're being their most authentic selves before they have to go up to the real world.
To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. Okay, there's always limitations, but I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I do like that people come in there with more or less a common interest. But you know, and being who you want to be, but you can be who you want to be in fucking shower.
Oh
like,
God!
When I first got in there, because it took place in Wisconsin Dells, and it was in the Kalahari. Fantastic place. That was the first time I've ever been there. It's like a cool, almost like safari like themed fucking place with like a water park and all that. Like I want to actually nice. Go and stay there.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was so dope. But it wasn't. I'm not gonna say all the spots didn't smell bad until I went into the trading card room.
Ooh, see, that was your first mistake.
Well, I like trading cards. I also like deodorant, but like it's just like. So I walk in and I'm just like, oh, okay, this is it. And I walk past this dude and he's just a big old fucking grease ball. You know what I mean? And it's, you walk past and it's just poof. Like, bro, like it physically hurts my nose. Like, and so it wasn't the worst. I've been at worse fucking smelling ones. But it was. Oh my god, dude. I was gonna do a whole video thing on etiquette when it comes to anime conventions.
Yeah.
And like the shower is one of them more than anything else. I don't care if you're like, well, I have some sort of problem where I naturally smell bad. Okay, well, stay home.
Febreze.
Yeah, Febreze, deodorant, there's Dove soap, Old Spice, Axe. I don't think Tag anymore. At this point, if you walked outside and rubbed dirt on yourself, I'm pretty sure it would smell better. Like and it was. Oh, once again, like I didn't dress up or anything like that. But it always blew my mind how bad people can smell when it's like you're going to a public place. I don't care if your therapist said you're allergic to water.
I'm gonna say, bitch, you gonna die because you're 70%.
Exactly. Like they're just like, oh, every time I get in the shower, good. At least you get in the shower.
There are some people who look at it and like, I'm good.
You can, it's funny. You can get these tools. They're like long and they have a brush on them, and you can use them to wipe to brush out to your underfolds.
Oh, the ones who say like, oh, I just get in the water, let the water run, and then I get out, and I'm like,
yeah, I know, because the water is grateful that they actually get a chance to leave.
I literally had some dickhead say that It's like, oh, like when I shower, just like they do like the car wash. I was like, oh, you mean like they scrub? And she was like, no, just you spray water on it and then it's clean. I was like, no, it's not. It's like, yes, it is. I was like, there is no car in the history of cars where you can just splash water on it and then it's clean. If that motherfucker is dirty, it's still gonna be dirty till you scrub the shit off. He was like, okay, prove it. I was like, okay, my car is white. Come with me. My car is white and dirty. I grabbed a bottle of water, put it on the hood, and then run my finger across it. You saw that streak? I was like, now, with me using my hand to move the dirt, do you think that little area is clean? Like, well, it looks clean. Like, it ain't. You need soap and some scrubbing tools to scrub that shit the fuck off because you still smell like whistling wolf pussy. I can't even take credit for that joke. I got that from Thomas the Villain. Oh, but he did ask was like, I don't smell that bad. I was like, the fact that you have to say that, you're used to smelling you. We smell you. And you smell like the inside of a buffalo's butthole.
No Ace Ventura. Like no, and that's the thing that's so crazy. It's not hard to just take a shower. On top of that, too, I'm not gonna lie, like besides the convention being hyped, some of the panels in there, like I don't go to a whole lot of panels just because like sometimes they're just kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
But like I watched a Beyblade one.
Ooh.
And I'm old school, right? I am old school Beyblade. So like when I'm watching all the Beyblades just exploding constantly, I was like, man, that was rare in my time.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays they just are like, that's the hype part. They'll blow up easily, and I'm like, this is stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Money.
Right. Like it was really bad. But it was fun. It was like cheesy fun. Right? There's that little that kid inside that I'm just sitting there being like, I can't wait till its beats come out, but they spin for like 10 seconds, and I don't know how they were able to pan that shit out for 30-minute episodes. Like,
oh, you know how.
Just having when the monsters appear and shit like that, and it's like
different camera angles and shit.
Right. It's technically like a 30-second clip, and then like what's really going on is
they're
like,
taking fights from Dragon Ball Z and translated it.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing, and I always thought it was really funny for the people in the show who can't see the Bit Beasts. So I'm like, could you imagine like what happened? I just watched this top do a triple backflip and then just fly in the air and hit someone.
Right in the fucking forehead.
Yeah, right. Like that's like these are murder weapons, bro. Like, but like but it was like overall it was a good time. I'm probably gonna do another video about etiquette when it comes to anime conventions because totally fun. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I might try to get voices.
Oh yeah.
On that too, because he'll know just as much as anybody else. Sometimes
one thing I will admit. So one thing that I do hear a lot of people bitching about is taking pictures of cosplayers when they haven't asked for their permission. While yes, you're in a public space, there is a certain thing called etiquette. And while I understand to a certain extent, you guys are like, well, if you're in a public space, then it's like I'm free to do that. That's fine. But having the etiquette, it just means that you're a decent human being. Because what if you dressed up but you don't want anyone taking your picture?
Exactly.
And then you say like, oh well, you shouldn't have showed up. It's like that's not how the world works.
It's proper etiquette to go and say, hey, do you mind? Can I take your picture? It's not that fucking hard.
It's a common courtesy. Like every time I went to a convention and I saw somebody in an amazing cosplay, I asked them, hey, can I take a picture? And more often than not, they'll say yes. And on a rare occasion, I got some people say like, no, thank you. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you. Your costume's great. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Like, I don't take it personally because while yes, it's cool, they still have to be comfortable with some random stranger taking their picture. You don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with those damn photos.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly, and that's the thing is like you have to go and just ask. It's not hard. It's really not. Everyone I asked when I did my when I took a picture of them, I was always asking just to make sure that everything was all good. I think like some of my favorites when I took pictures was there was a cool like Ronnie cosplay.
Hmm.
Ronnie, that was a really cool one for there. There was a really cool Sephiroth. She did a really good job. Also, she was also naturally like tall. She was taller than myself, and I'm 6'2". So, and like she had instead of like the white hair, she had like gray dreads.
Ooh.
Yeah, and like the
Okay.
bright gray
Okay.
eyes and stuff. And I
That's
was just
nice.
like,
That's awesome.
it was cool. It was really really cool. Um, they had 5 members of the Espadas was there, which I thought was really cool because I'm not gonna lie, those 5 Espadas don't get enough love. It was like the Aminero, Xayalaparo, Zamari, like Ukiora, and I think it was Noritora.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, all the ones who got foddered way long ago. Remember when we thought they were strong?
Dude,
Yeah.
fucking Otto Nieto, I knew his ass was garbage when one you took on the fucking look of Cayenne Shiba. I'm like, okay, that's a first mistake. And then you went after Rukia, which I'm like, okay, Byaki is gonna fuck you in the ass with his Pakto, but okay.
Rukia beat him, didn't he? Didn't she?
No, she couldn't bring herself to fucking hurt him because she still blames herself for what happened to him.
I think that's still the craziest, the fact that she was able to still at least put up a fight against. Well, that's like barely Shikai fucking low grade fucking Rukia.
Yeah, the funny shit, if I remember correctly, we did get to see her Bankai in 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yep.
And it was fucking dope. I read the manga when Tite Kubo went into jail. So they continued to fucking the shit, and everybody was shitting on Bleach, talking about that's why your show got canceled. I'm like, okay, bitch. But when they ended the shit, and I got to read all of those fucking fights, including Kenpachi's, when he finally like got to awaken his blade, and this motherfucker turned out to basically be the Grim Reaper. I'm like, damn. How do we know that was going to end up being the case with his ass?
No, exactly, and that's the thing is, when it came to like when I look at the Espadas, and even it's weird. Also, the power gap between them.
Oh yeah,
well, the power gap. Even when it's like, okay, yeah, you're the number 10 Espada, but you kind of a bitch to the number. Who was number 9? Shit. No. It was Yami. RN Yaro was number 9 because
Yami was 10.
Yami was 10, but Yami was a bitch. So like,
ass bitch.
Yeah, he was a bitch until he wasn't, and then he became a bitch again.
And then Xayalaparo was 8, right?
Yeah, and Xayalaparo is actually he's split from his other version because there's 2 parts to Xayalaparo. It was in one of the books. I think it was in maybe Spirits Are Forever With You. I don't remember. But he used to be 1, and he used to be the original number 0. Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. But then number 7 is Zamari, and he's weird. Nobody cares. Everyone loves Grimjow at number 6. Like
Noritora is 7.
Noritora is 5.
I thought
Zamari is 7.
I thought fucking what's her name?
Nell
Nell was 5.
No, Nell was 3.
Yeah, she was 3.
But then she got pretty much backstabbed.
Right.
Yeah. But then it was because Noritora was 5, Ukiora was 4, Haribel was 3, Baragon was 2, and then Stark. Because they just gave more detail about Stark. Right? And saying that, I think it was that Stark. I think Aizen came to Stark after he split. So he knew of Stark before he split into Lynette right. Stark, and he refused to go to him until after it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, that to me shows that Aizen, not that he's scared of him, but he's just like, yeah, I'm not going to try to take that. I'm not going to deal with it until I know it's in my best interest.
Right.
Because there was a thing that people were talking about before about was Aizen scared of Unohana? And I think
I think he was.
Kubo said the reason why is because it wasn't that he didn't have the power to beat her. It would be a long, drawn out fight, and with everything that was going on, it made no sense for him to try to fight someone in a long fight. All it's going to do is send everybody else his way. And I was like, that seems like an Aizen thing to do. Like they're very equally matched in like a lot of their stats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that'd be cool. I would love to see the fight, but in reality, I can see Aizen being like, "Yeah, I'm not. If I mean, I already got this, and this going. Like, I got so much power right now. I'm gonna stop the music, okay? Like,
Yeah, see. For me, Aizen just seems like a bitch because it seems like he. Okay, there are some who don't like to fight, especially unless they know they're gonna fucking win. Which, okay, I get it. And then I guess it's just the old Dragon Ball fan in me. Is like, doesn't matter if you're stronger than me or not. I want to test my skills and see if I can beat your ass.
That probably is the old dragon. I think that's what I liked about Aizen is the fact that Aizen was doing so many stuff behind the scenes that it's just like there's a manga chapter where like it's like Toshiro's birthday and Aizen is there talking with Rangikyo and everyone, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. After knowing the whole series and knowing Aizen, this is really sinister. Like,
yeah.
It has like a fun moment to like a oh fuck moment. But like that's the thing too is like I can see him taking Unohana. I can see him winning. But I also see Aizen being like, yeah, like I'm trying to like dip and become a god and shit like that. So like
we don't need to do this right now.
Yeah, because if I fight you, it's probably gonna get drawn out, which means that Yama's gonna show up. And if Yama shows up, I'm done.
Fuck that.
So that's why I'm like, nah, I can see Aizen just being like, yeah, I'm good. But besides that too, that's why I liked Yuha. Because Yuha just showed in and he was just like, yeah, no, we ain't messing with you. Like Yama shows up and is like, hey, or not Yama, Yuha shows up and just like, hey, go take out the Soul Reapers.
That motherfucker knew if he faced him head on without sending in that decoy, he would have got his ass beat.
Yeah, because he didn't have his eyes though either.
True.
He was nerfed. As much as people want to be like, oh well, the Almighty is unfair. Yeah, it's still his power though.
Like we didn't give him that shit. He was born with that.
Yeah, he was born with the power. He just got his eyes sealed because of Ichibe.
Yep.
But if he didn't get his eyes sealed, like they'd be all dead. Like, even during his fight against Yamamoto back when they were younger, his eyes were sealed.
Yep.
And he only had two pupils. Imagine if he had his third one. I mean, we saw as soon as he got his third one, it was GG. Like,
it was a fucking wrap.
Like Ichibe is like, hey, I'm gonna use this giant mausoleum, and he's like, okay. It reminds me of you've seen One Punch, right?
Yep.
Okay, it reminds me of One Punch when Boros is like breaks off his armor and he's like, oh, my power's been unleashed, and Saitama's like, okay. Like, bro, you naked, man. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Dude, the fact that motherfuckers still don't think that Saitama is a gag character is hilarious to me.
I can see him. Yeah, it's weird because it's like, to me, I can see how people can see he's not a gag character, but at the same time, it's really difficult.
Like, he started off that strong in the beginning of the anime.
Well, and I like that was the. Oh, what's crazy is he's gotten stronger.
Exactly.
What is who's that? Okay, so Dragon Ball Super had that girl. I forgot what her name was. Alira or something like that. She was like a gag. She was like a gag character for.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, with the glasses and stuff, and she's like
the fucking hammer and shit.
Yeah, she's like a fucking world ender.
Yeah,
she's stronger than like all of the characters in Dragon Ball because she just breaks the.
I'm pretty sure Vegeta even says she was a gag character.
You know how bad that is when Vegeta's like, "Yeah, I can't take her seriously, bruh." So. But let's delve into the Star Wars tier list because I love the woke part of the Star Wars tier list. So we got S rank, A, B, C, D, E, F, F minus, woke, and unranked. for Star Wars movies and TV shows. This is up to 2024, but okay. So last modified was the 18th of July. I don't see the Acolyte on here.
Pretty sure they didn't include that because the Acolyte came out after July.
Yeah. So no, it's right here.
Oh fuck, yeah, it is.
Okay, so this should be good. This should be good. So let's jump right into this because we have a lot to cover here. I have not seen all of this, so I'm going to be taking your advice on this and then just arguing with you for no apparent reason. So the first one on here is Young Jedi. I'm going to put this on rank. I think this is woke.
Young Jedi, really? Young Jedi? It's a damn kindergarten show, man.
Yeah, well, a black character, so it instantly.
God damn.
Like, we can't allow that. I mean,
I still think it's funny as fuck that there was a creator on there who bitched about that particular show, saying that they were throwing the death of the younglings in our fucking face because apparently that show. What? Yeah, that show was supposed to take place like just before Order 66 or some shit. That's what he fucking said. Took me less than 5 seconds to Google when that shit took place. It was during the High Republic era, and I'm sitting there like, bro, 5 seconds of Googling could have literally told you that this is not what the fuck you think it is. It is a kindergarten show.
What the fuck, dude?
No one dies in this fucking show. It's for kindergartners. The fuck?
That's why it has to be woke, man, because you got to start off early. I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
We're putting this in unranked. We're putting this in unranked. All right. Okay. God damn it. Since I don't have meds to help with like ADHD, that's why I'm just kind of moving. So yeah, don't let the special needs surprise you. All right, here comes the big one right here, and that's the OSHA show.
I got a C.
C
minus. Shit. C minus.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have C minus.
So I guess C. The reason I give it a C. So I love the choreography. In fact, some of the best choreography I've seen in a very long time. The story was decent. The problem was the pacing, and it felt like they could have divulged a lot more information. They could have made this a longer show. 2, they could have definitely given us a lot more information so that we at least understand shit. And that's what pissed me off the most about it was just they didn't. And the show was supposed to be about the Sith, but it was more about the fucking Jedi.
Yeah.
But put it at D.
It was
supposed to be about the Sith. That's what we were supposed to get. And we got less about the Sith and still more about the fucking Jedi.
And the thing is funny is they didn't even want to bring up the name Sith. So exactly. Yeah, you can't. That's a real. I didn't even think about that. That's a real bad marketing, and almost just dishonest. But the thing that got me with the Acolyte is the fact that the Soul is the only character I gave a fuck about, and I felt like his ending bothered me.
No, I like Khmer too.
I
feel like he did his part way too fucking well.
He did his part very fucking. Yeah, it was just really quick though too. Yeah. And so that's why I was kind of like the fact that they had the romance kind of thing a little bit at the end there just kind of felt off.
It was like why?
Yeah, I was like, bro, this is borderline.
I understand. Like you're already selling sex. We get it. Like,
oh yeah,
he had the nude scene, shirt off. You got to see like half his ass above the water and shit. Fine. We didn't need to get like, they might be like fucking in the background or something.
Well, and the thing that's funny, probably are, but like the thing that's funny about it is, there were some people who I saw who were like, well, you guys liked Padme and Anakin's relationship. I'm like, yeah, but we've always been one to criticize it.
Yeah, because
we've always criticized it. Same
she
with
was like old as fuck compared to his ass.
Yeah, but
well, not old as fuck. She was about 3-4 years older than him.
Really? Because it didn't look like it.
I think he was like
9.
10.
He's 9 or 10 in the first
9 or 10,
He's
and
like
she was
14.
like 14. So yeah, about 3, 4, 5 years old.
Oh, that's the thing, and dude, as soon as he came of age, he went straight for it. Like he was
trying to dig up in them guts.
Yeah, right. And so I think that later on, like when I look at like Starkiller and Junos, which is also kind of shit. Like Starkiller, like they were bad. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I'm we've always criticized it. So like, and I think that's part of the thing too. I know we've went after a lot of the grifters that had issues with it. And for a little bit, I think I went after some of the toxic, like I said, toxically positive people who are going to turn off potential viewers because if they find issues with it, they're just going to call them whatever Insta.
Right.
And I was like, there's two sides to that version, and it's weird that this show was so divided. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I was not a big fan of the acting for when it came to Osha and May. Like I felt like May's was a little better than Osha's.
Yeah, May felt more emotional, like she was actually connected with that portion of the character. Osha felt like she was aloof most of the time.
Oh yeah, she just felt like she was just along for the ride. And then
I would understand your connection to one character and not the other because one's exploring more of their emotions than the other. And I feel like if they would have given this shit a second season to allow them to continue to grow with the character, they would have because we already know that first seasons aren't usually the best. They're not. They're usually experimenting, and then you take what worked with season one and you move it into season two, and then you try something different, and then you keep moving until you got a well-oiled machine.
Well, I will say one thing too is this should have been a murder mystery show.
I mean, it kind of was. Oh, murder mystery. It kind of was. It was a mystery show. It wasn't a murder.
It should have been a murder mystery show with let's say the whole twist at the because they could have just made 8 episodes, right? And then the whole twist at the end is that actually that Osha and May were both working in tandem. You know what I mean? I think it would have been a lot cooler to see Soul get beat, right? So Soul ends up going, and it's kind of like in a way that how they did Star Killers in The Force Unleashed 2, where Soul finally bests May or whatever, and it's like, I'm done, and he gets stabbed in the back by Osha.
Yeah, that would have been.
And so he looks and she's like, it's something that she's always been planning this. She's been planning their deaths. And that's how they've been able to communicate back and forth.
Yeah, like through a dyad or some shit.
Yeah, so like how they had that forced dyad, or a little bit of a forced dyad when they were both talking to each other.
I mean, technically speaking, if you think about it, they kind of almost did, considering the fact that they were one consciousness split into two.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I feel like if they would have focused more on that, rather than trying to show them both, taking different paths or whatever, instead having this focus on them both being Sith. Because like you said, the aspect of them trying to say, hey, this is a show based from the dark side of the Force. Oh my God, I am sounding like Mike Tyson right now. Like, there's a bunch of preschool shows that have characters in the most lighthearted way possible, like Spidey and his amazing friends. Yeah, but he has Miles Morales, and Miles Morales is not Spider-Man. So,
the amount of dickheads I've heard say that shit.
Oh, I know. And I'm like, Peter even said that Miles Morales is Spider-Man.
Right. When the characters inside the universe, as well as the creators of the shit say it, that overrides your fucking opinion.
But no, because headcanon and the wokeness.
I'm pretty sure like the majority of the ones bitching about wokeness are bitching because their headcanon hasn't come to fruition.
You're just upset because my fanfic is better than yours.
Really? Then why the fuck aren't we seeing a damn pilot for that?
Because they just want to oppress me.
Oh my God, oppressing.
So that is, I will definitely put it in. I think just talk yourself into detail,
dude.
But I will say the fight between Chimere and Jackie.
Oh, dude, don't remind me,
dude.
I'm still sore.
I love the whole.
Oh, she was whooping his ass.
Oh, I loved I love the whole blade, like taking the blade, because they did that in the Jedi Survivor game,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and I thought that was super cool. Like, I thought that was awesome. Also, the only thing I did have a little bit of an issue with was the bleeding of the lightsaber, and I think it's because whenever I've seen it, I've ever seen it done, or like not in like whatever they talk, they always mention it. It's like a really difficult fucking thing to do, and
Yeah,
it takes a lot out of them.
true.
Like,
And
I think if she
let's look at it. Let's look at it from one. When the first instance we hear about crystal bleeding is in the Ahsoka novel.
Mhm.
The first visual representation we saw was in the Vader 2017 comic.
I like that comment.
And since one, Vader knew nothing about bleeding. All he was told was that he poured all of his hatred. But remember, he was still conflicted. Now, the second instance we got was Kylo Ren bleeding his crystal. And he was still conflicted, so much so that his crystal cracked after he bled it, showing that he was still completely not he was still fighting with the fact that he didn't really want to turn to the dark side. Now, our first animated look at crystal bleeding was Dagan Gera in Jedi Survivor.
Yep.
He was not conflicted. His resolve was 100% pure. So when he focused all his hate and anger into his crystal, his resolve is what helped him overpower his crystal, which is why it didn't seem as easy, but it didn't cause him as much strain because the first two were still conflicted. Now, when we move to Osha, the first live action representation of crystal bleeding, the pain she felt from finding out that the man who she saw as a father figure that basically raised her, took care of her, saved her, was the sole man responsible for killing her family, and finding out that everything that happened to her was his fault. All of that hatred you saw in her face, plus the shock, while yes, it's a difficult process to those who are still conflicted. To the ones who literally made their choice, she made her fucking choice and was like, okay, fuck this, revenge. And you saw what she was making she didn't know that she was bleeding the crystal. All she was doing was feeling those emotions. And those emotions just so happened to transfer into the crystal, which is what bled it. So maybe they could have showed that it was difficult, but the thing is, when you look at how everything happened, it wasn't like she was doing it on purpose. She did not know she was doing it.
Maybe it was just the way it was executed.
Yeah, like the execution was, I'm not gonna lie, like I liked it. It was cool, but the way they executed it, they could have went about it a completely better way.
I thought it would maybe
they could have showed. She could have showed more emotion, more rage, like more hatred, like yelling and shit. Instead, she was like, "Stop talking." I'm like,
that she could have shown a lot more emotion. Period.
Like you way too damn calm right now. If I found out some motherfucker killed my mama, there ain't the earplug in the world where you wouldn't hear me screaming, showing all the emotion in the world.
I mean, fuck, Anakin went on a whole ass fucking crash out and just proceeded to take out the whole Tusken Raiders. The one thing I will say though is like, and I get that, maybe I would have if we would have saw them both, like Chimere and Osha, or like Chimere's kind of walk, like all of a sudden you just see her, and not just right then and there.
Yeah,
like at the end of it, at the end of it, there's a post-credit scene where they show the lightsaber changing into red.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know about you, but the whole mind erase thing really just that
rubbed me the wrong fucking way.
Oh my god!
I knew it was coming because as soon as he said it the first fucking time, I was like, all right, pay attention because that shit's about to play a factor towards the end of the show.
Why didn't you just do that to start with when she started realizing there was more emotional aspects to stuff? That part made Chimere for me go from pretty cool to just, I'm like, wow, you just are just stupid. Like, for being a not Sith, even though the show is about the Sith or about the dark side, that part really gave me the Give me the.
Yeah, like I said, I have my issues with the show. I enjoyed it, but there were some things that they could have done better. And yeah, it was a season 1. And if they had a season 2, they probably could have did a lot better in the second season. But oh well, it's been canceled. So well, technically not canceled because it was only slated for 1 season anyway.
So now we're going to talk about the arguably, I say, probably one of the most divisive ones of the series, of the shows, of the movies, and that's the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Because because the Phantom Menace to me is one that I personally like some of it, but if you told me to recite stuff that in between the pod race scene and like Maul's fight, I couldn't tell you jack shit. Oh, and the Gungan fight was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, they focus most of that on world building, which I get because they had a lot they needed to establish. And I mean, for the first 30 minutes of the movie, we didn't even see the Chosen One.
No, which is fine.
Which doesn't follow any fucking standard of any movie whatsoever when it comes to like the main character. But I mean,
it is what it is.
Like I will admit, Qui-Gon was the biggest standout for me. Like he was my favorite in there, and then of course Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, well, and that's the thing I think is so crazy to me too is Qui-Gon and Liam Neeson's portrayal of Qui-Gon hit so hard that at this point, this is to me like the most quintessential Jedi.
Yep, can't think of anybody else.
No. Every time they have someone be Qui-Gon or they make sure his voice sounds like Neeson's.
Yep, because
you have to.
Not a single person can like. I'm just like I believe that Samuel Jackson embodied everything that we know of Mace Windu. And I can't see anybody else playing him to an extent. Like there are some people that can probably pull off the look, but I don't know about the the overall tone and his character. I cannot see a single person playing Qui-Gon Jinn ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can find a lookalike, but to sound like him, no. Sorry.
No, you can't. And Qui-Gon, you're right though. Qui-Gon is by far just the best part of that whole fucking series, or that whole fucking movie. I will say though too, like there was a lot of cool stuff because of the pod racing. I got my Star Wars pod racing when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, dude, that game was fun as fuck.
It was great.
Even with the specialized controller.
I love that the fact that they brought it back. It's on Xbox.
Nice.
Oh, I have it. So I was like, dude, this game is garbage. It's garbage, but I love it. And I think that overall, I don't know. I would feel like I'd put this in D because it's the same where I have like aspects of it that I like, but when I start to think more about it, it just bothers me.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree to an extent. I mean, for me, the only reason it would hit C is because of the Darth Maul, Obi and Qui-Gon fight.
That's fair. I'm actually going to delete this row. No one does E, okay? Same with F. Wait, what's an F minus? Like,
actually, yeah. What the fuck was that?
There's no such thing as a fucking F minus. Fucking goobers.
I think they were trying to be more considerate. Like those were participation.
More considerate.
Those were participation trophy categories.
Pretty much. Like I'm not doing that. Attack of the Clones. I don't remember.
Aside from the cringy ass fucking pining for fucking Padme,
I'd pine for Padme.
I wouldn't.
Hashtag pine for Padme.
She ain't thick enough for me. I like them thick.
I'm going straight to the Twi'lek, boy.
Like give me Master Ayla Secura any day.
Oh.
That damn accent. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that woman was fine.
I think with Oh my god. I think with Attack of the Clones, it's one of those where I have to sit there and think about the show because it doesn't just like the only parts that come to mind is like Yoda versus
Dooku.
Dooku, Dooku and Anakin when they're just swinging their lightsabers and nothing's getting done.
Oh yeah, that shit was stupid as hell.
But I will say, the ending of it is dope. Like that third act is awesome.
Yeah,
The Battle of Geonosis Geonosis is just so fucking cool. Like there's so much to it that I love. But
and plus that was the most live action Jedi we've ever seen on screen.
oh yeah, like they all were like, "Hey, you want to make $40? Yeah, go be a Jedi." Okay.
Honey, lightsaber.
Where's my lightsaber? So I think I would put this in C.
Yeah.
Like I can't put it anymore. So this is Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the movie.
The movie. D.
I didn't watch it.
So I give it a D and not an F, mostly because Ahsoka is what saved that movie, in my opinion. And of course, that is Ahsoka's debut, and people hated Ahsoka when she first came out. I liked her. I thought she was peppy.
Which I mean, I can understand people not liking a character at first and then warming up to her later. But yeah, definitely I can understand that. Like I like Ahsoka. Just my first time I saw her was in this god of a show. In Star Wars.
That's A tier right there.
It is A tier. I will say my only knack with Clone Wars is that a couple of the seasons feel kind of lackluster.
Mostly because they were inconsistent.
Yeah.
Especially the first 3 seasons. Fuck.
There's a couple of them that I did not see, though. I did not see... I actually never saw season 7. So
it was actually not that bad.
Yeah, I still got to see that. Just because I heard that Maul versus Ahsoka fight is fucking lit.
Dude. Like I watched like the behind the scenes choreography for that. You know they got Ray Park, the original, to fucking do the choreography.
That's awesome. Well, I'm sure they're excited to do these roles.
Like when I heard that shit, I was like, wait, the original, the OG was doing this? Okay.
So I want to see Revenge of the Sith. This is my personal favorite of all of them. And
so you like the movie with the school shooter? But I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you on that one. Yeah, I went back to the theater to watch that movie at least 4 times.
I love it. I
like the Duel of Fates, like the swindling, all that shit. Like I was upset that we I didn't get to see what the fuck happened with I thought we were gonna take off right after what the fuck happened with Attack of the Clones, but we went fast forward a couple years and bam, it's about to end. Thank God they gave us the Clone Wars TV series.
Oh yeah, for all the shit that happened in between.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, they spent 15 fucking years connecting the fucking dots.
I mean, heck, you have to at that point. The Bad Batch.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yes. That shit was good.
I have not seen The Bad Batch. I have yet to see it. I want to. I just haven't.
I recommend it. It is fucking fire. I love that shit. I will admit, Omega will piss you the fuck off though, because she's a kid and she does kid shit. So,
well, I was able. When I think about it, as a kid, I was able to handle fucking what is it, Jade from Jackie Chan Adventures.
And Jade was a smart ass though. So
she was an absolute.
That was the buffer.
Like, yeah, it's hard to do a kids like the kid characters to have them written in the right way
because you want to mature them up and shit, and sometimes you can't.
Yeah, and that's why I mean, once again, I've used The Last Airbender as a really good job where they're still kids, just in a world where they're kind of thrusted into a role that they're not a part of.
Yeah, and they took the time to do kid shit,
like penguin sledding. I don't think we actually ever see them go penguin sledding.
At least not in the live action.
Nope.
I mean, there was a lot they cut out of that.
They did. What did you think about Solo?
Solo, I actually enjoyed that. I thought it was actually pretty good. I'd give it a B.
A B? Okay. I never saw Solo.
People hated it, or they claimed to hate it, but when they went back and watched it again, they come to find out it was actually pretty good.
Okay.
We'll say Woody Harrelson as Beckett. I'll give him his flowers for that.
Makes sense. What do you think about Kenobi?
Ooh, fucking A, in my opinion.
I only saw like parts of Kenobi. From what I saw, it wasn't bad. I'm also just not a big fan of Obi-Wan, so it just.
I was hoping that it would follow the chronicles of the book, where he kind of talks about what he was doing, like after the events, which had him on Tatooine dealing with like some of the settlers and shit, and sand people, and like he slew a fucking crate dragon. Damn. But what we got with this show, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was fucking fantastic, even though there was one particular dickhead who kept on bitching about the show.
Star Wars theory.
No, not him. Fucking he's called, what the fuck is his name? Soups. That's his name. Where he was bitching, saying that he just wants the show to be about what it was marketed for, which was a show about both Anakin and Obi-Wan, which was never marketed for that. I followed the show since they fucking announced it back in like 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Saying like, hey, remember when we said we're gonna give you an Obi-Wan show? You're finally getting it. Like,
isn't that the one where Reva got stabbed or something with a lightsaber and survived?
Yep.
And people were pissed. Which,
yep.
To an extent, I can understand some of the.
She got stabbed twice.
She got stabbed twice and survived.
By the same motherfucker. The first time during Order 66, she survived. Then got caught, turned into an Inquisitor, and then she got stabbed again. Probably in the same spot. So.
The one thing I will say that
knows how to survive.
That does bum me out a little bit is the Inquisitors in the live action never feel as intimidating.
Oh, fucking dude, yeah.
Like I remember when I thought of when I don't know, you've played the Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, right?
Fuck yes.
Okay. Yeah, the first time you fight the Ninth Sister.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
That was terrifying. That's why I felt so good when Cal just offed her so quickly.
Oh, that. What was it? Fifth sister,
or
in the second one, that big burly bitch.
I thought that was the ninth one, because the second one was the second sister was Seer's Padawan, I think, right?
Second sister. I'm pretty
I'm looking it up now because now it's actually gonna bother me if I don't.
Because one of them is missing like a fucking foot or a claw or some shit.
Yeah, Inquisitor sisters. Star Wars. Oh, they have the Black Series. Yeah, that's the. Okay, so Fallen Order. Yeah, the second sister. Oh, she was in. The second sister was also in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh shit! Oh, that was her.
Yeah, she was the one who eventually could just fly in like a fucking helicopter.
Didn't she get killed by Maul? Oh wait, no, that was the brother.
Yeah,
both of them got killed.
Yeah, because she's in. Yeah, she fights. What's his name? She fights Cal, and then I think she gets killed by Vader, doesn't she? Yeah, I think she gets killed by Vader.
Yeah, Vader kills her in Fallen Order, and then
I'm so bummed that because I always wanted to see the Grand Inquisitor fight, like have a boss fight with the Grand Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, that would have been dope.
Oh my god, that would have been so cool. Like, I don't think people realize how terrifying that dude actually is. Like, that's the dude who loves his job a little too much.
He's a former fucking Jedi Temple guard.
Right. He's just like, I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Please don't tell me
Jedi.
to beat your ass.
It's like, and you proceeded to do so, sir.
Speaking of which, Star Wars Rebels.
I gotta give it a B. At first, it was a C, but then as I watched the seasons and it got did it get better? The lore expansion, yeah, it definitely hit B for me.
Okay, I'll take your word on that one. This is the one I haven't seen, but I've heard it's really good, and that's Andor.
Oh shit! S. God damn it!
Really,
S.
it's that good.
Oh, it's fucking by far the best Star Wars series to date. In my humble opinion, one of my absolute fucking favorites.
Damn. I'll have to definitely check that one out when I actually have Disney Plus. Maybe I will watch it.
And then we're getting season 2 coming out pretty soon. Oh shit!
How many episodes is it? Like 12?
I think it's 13.
Oh my god, that's too many episodes. Watches all of One Piece. Not too many episodes, bro.
Yeah, but One Piece you can take that in small doses.
You can take it in small doses.
Yeah, you have to take it in small doses.
No. Rogue One.
For me, S.
I give it an A.
I love that.
It's one that I do kind of want to watch.
I can agree for A, but in my opinion, it's definitely S tier.
I'm gonna put it high A, low S. It's like a high A, low S. Like, it's just a really. I know it's a really good movie. I just have to go back and rewatch it again just to like kind of clarify myself on the feelings, like what I feel about it. Because that's really when I come to like watch a movie, like a lot of it goes off of basically how I feel. Like, do I connect in a way? Do I enjoying my time being, as I'm watching it? And if I don't feel any of those, I just kind of go, nope, not worth it. I mean, some things like characters and that kind of stuff, like I get it, but I'm not also the best when it comes to writing. Hence why, like, none of my shit I've ever gotten past the fucking rough draft stage.
Yeah, this is why I'm a sucker for a good story.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We got the big three here, and this is A New Hope.
C. In my opinion,
I can see it.
New Hope was a great opening act. We got decent lightsaber fights. We got some good banter. But it was a lot of fucking just yapping for the most part.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy in a way, but
that's what you love about it. Like it was that like super goofy ass, just fun loving movie that you can just sit there with a bucket of fucking popcorn and just fucking watch away.
No, absolutely. I agree with you 100% on that one. The Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh, A
tier. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
they especially the ones who didn't read the books. Fuck. Expertly fucking made those goddamn action scenes, the fucking dialogue, the transitions, the fucking special effects, all of that shit, the betrayal. Like, you know how many people still were pissed off at what the fuck was his name? Billy D. Williams. Like, he literally told about, like, because he betrayed Han. Like, he took his kids to school one day, and a kid walked up to him, and he was like, "You Lando?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You betrayed Han." And then he just walked the fuck away. and goddamn, like, it took until the third movie for him to, like, redeem himself. Even though I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck was he wearing Han's vest at the end of that movie? Like,
don't ask questions. Just go with it.
You didn't have your own clothes, sir?
Probably didn't. I mean, I felt like when he betrayed him, though, too, I believe it was. Why did he betray him anyways? Wasn't it?
I think it was
out of fear.
Yeah, I think it was out of fear. And I think he was also, wasn't he appointed to his station at Cloud City?
Yeah.
By the Empire?
I think so. So, I mean, it kind of, in a way, I don't, like, obviously you don't agree with it, but like if it comes down to saving your own ass, at that point, you know for a fact. Oh yeah, if he said, I don't I don't know if I could. He's not going to get that sentence out before Vader kills him.
Yep. Vader just murder. Like
Murder, and then he'd just be
he
like,
probably
okay.
just watched him kill one of his own damn troops. He was like,
Oh, yeah.
"You failed me again for the last time."
And then he gives off like one of those Marvel, like, well, looks like I'll have to find another one. Keeps on moving.
It's
And
just
then
like, congratulations on your promotion. Don't.
And then as he's like
me
laying there, as he's laying there dying, he has the Seinfeld fucking theme in the background.
And I'm just looking at it like, somebody clean this dickhead off my floor.
Like, looks like we have a cleanup at aisle 6, and then just walks out.
Like again, see, this is why I swear to God, if I ever get the opportunity to pitch this idea to anybody who works for fucking Star Wars, y'all need a fucking office style fucking stormtrooper show. Because can you imagine, like, and it's not the same as The Office, but it's kind of similar, where you basically just like watch the lives of the fucking stormtroopers and they just get in all kinds of stupid ass shenanigans and shit. Like, hey, Captain wants you to come and clean up a body. Fuck, again? Who'd Vader kill now?
It has to be, though, when it's like Kylo. During Kylo's era, because they have like the regular people.
Ooh, spinoff.
Yeah, and so they're just like the story would start after Finn took the TIE fighter and took off. The stormtrooper's like
shit. Wonder who the fuck that guy was.
Like, yeah, right. They're like, stop him, and the guy's like, stop him. Yes, I'm on break right now.
Just button pressing. Just oh no, he's got past the shields.
Did you let him pass the shields? I didn't.
Whoops, my finger slipped.
You know you're helping the rebels. I don't know what that is.
It's like, I have a date with a back to tank.
Date with the back to tank.
My leg hurts.
Phasma just slowly removes his helmet and just hits him once and just knocks him right out.
Just like, what'd you think he did?
What'd you think he did?
Like, I don't know, but I don't want to be on the other end of that fucking blaster.
Oh, hell no. All right. Return of the Twi'lek. Jedi.
I had to get that one C as well.
Let's see. I think I'd give it a B. A low B.
I could support that.
Just,
mostly because it was a little underwhelming.
It is. I do enjoy like aspects of it though. Honestly, the part where the part that slowed me down the most is on
the Ewoks.
Yeah, the Ewoks on. Was that Yavin 4?
Yeah.
Or no, Endor.
Endor,
yeah. And so that alone just slows it down. But then when you go into seeing Luke about to go take on Vader, and Vader, I love that one saying when Vader's like, it's too late for me.
What fucks me up is when they see fucking C-3PO, and that always reminds me of the Family Guy fucking Star Wars parody. It was like, gold guy. Go. I can't ever unhear that from now on.
You know what? The one thing I'll never be able to fully, and we'll talk about this in a second, but we'll get to it when we get to it. But the Mandalorian.
S, no questions. S.
Really? Okay, I've seen season 2, and I will say season 2 put me at basically S tier. Season 3 I never saw just because I just didn't care enough afterwards, and also Jack Black and Lizzo being part of it just had
you didn't care to see your first ever mythosaur.
I don't think I can just look online for it, bro.
Good point.
Don't call Lizzo that. That's mean.
Fuck.
All right, here we got the Book of Boba. I'm gonna put it in D.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a D.
I thought
for what I hoped it was going to be, and what really saved it was the fact that they introduced the Mandalorian back into it.
Yeah, the best part about the show is when he's not there.
Like Boba, don't get. I fucking love Boba, but god damn it, that show could have been so much more. Like I understand, Tamara Morrison ain't no spring chicken, but you could have put somebody else in the damn suit to do all the cool shit.
Yeah.
And like for him to just go from like bounty hunter to now I'm a warlord and really a shit warlord at that because everybody's trying to murder your ass. Like it could have been so like for us to get Fennec Shand continuing, and I fucking love that actress because she's fucking everything, and to get that. And to just see everything devolve into just this like pissing contest between them and the fucking Pikes, and fuck the Pikes, by the way, you fucking tic tac headed sons of bitches.
I think it's the fact to me that it just, when you tell me a story about Boba Fett, and then you have Boba Fett talking about how we're gonna make a better society full of respect, it feels honestly, it feels Marvelized.
Yeah.
It feels very Marvelized, and it was just like you didn't want Boba to be the bad guy, but at the end of the day, that's what this guy is.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like the people identify. Like, if you read his fucking comics, that motherfucker was a badass for a fucking reason. One of the most, if not the most, infamous fucking bounty hunter after his own fucking father.
The thing that should have been, I think, would have been cool is that he beats. Like, you had the whole story about him taking on Cad Bane, right? He beats Cad Bane. And then he gets one more like contract, and that's for the Mandalorian. That's for Mando. So then in season 2, you get a fight between Mando and versus Boba.
Boba probably would have whooped that ass.
But that's what the thing. That's what. But also he has Grogu, and that's when you see Grogu actually using a Force ability. You know what I mean? Not saying it's gonna be much, but just enough to get him out of there. So
my daddy.
Yeah, like I think that would have been so cool to see Mando versus Boba. Like that's the fight. I think people were waiting for that.
I would have been happier if they would have followed. Like I know it's Legends, I know, but if they would have followed part of the succession where Boba eventually becomes the leader of the Mandalorians. That would have been so much better because this motherfucker got married, had a daughter. His daughter fucking hates his ass because I'm guessing like her mother fucking died or some shit and she blames him. And no, wait. Yeah, he had a daughter and then she had a daughter. She died. So the granddaughter was trying to kill him, but then come to find out that she had him all wrong. And they started to nurture like this little relationship. Which is why if I have kids and my kids have kids, or if I have any more kids and they have kids, I want my damn name as grandfather to be Babu Weir, which is grandfather in Mandoa.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Like that is cool as fuck. Yeah, I do though. I do think though, like we should have got, because what bothered me the most with the book of Boba too is the fact that in the Mandalorian season 2, you had Boba willing to let his sniper pop Grogu to get what he wanted, and then later on, it's about respect, man. And I'm like, yo, fuck you. Like, where the fuck is
bitch,
your?
What happened to your nuts?
Like, this is the same writing of like Fast and the Furious, like where it's just like, I know you tried to kill me like 8 times, but we're family now. Like,
unlike Harry Potter, I got family.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Ahsoka.
For me, that was I give it an A.
An A. I didn't see it. The only thing I saw, because I just not a huge. I like Ahsoka, but I like Ahsoka animated more than live action. I was watching some of the cutscene fights. I will say though, that scene with fucking Anakin and like going back to the past shit kind of stuff, that was dope as hell. But I think also
they showed us the live action World Between Worlds, which was dope as shit. I love the fight scene between her and Baylan Skoll. I thought that was fucking dope.
Bail, I've heard, is amazing.
Thrawn, even though he can stand to lose a little weight, that motherfucker was pudgy.
So, and it's just saying, like, I've heard that, like, from what I've heard is that Ahsoka is not even like the best character in her own show.
The fuck she ain't.
I've heard a lot.
Sabine, definitely. Hera, definitely. Chopper, my boy.
I'll have to
And
definitely check it out though. I'm like I said, I'm going based off of just what I've heard, but this
oh
Star
yeah,
Wars
we
one,
also got to see, if you do get a chance to watch fucking Rebels, in the third season of Mandalorian, one of the members of Rebels makes his live action debut.
yeah, that fucking monster looking thing.
Yeah, Zeb, who
Yep.
apparently that was supposed to be the original design of the Wookiees.
Oh, damn! And then they're like, "Hey, we need something a little more cuddly."
And then they're like, put some hair on it.
Put some hair on it. It's like just insulting to every Siamese cat. But like,
I thought that was like Barris's cousin.
I don't know what this is. Star Wars. I never saw this animated one.
What's it called?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Resistance?
Resistance.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. All right, so now we're in the trilogy, the sequel trilogy. So we finally got into. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of these other ones after it, except for the Clone Wars. Okay, the Clone Wars.
Let me enlarge this so I can. There we go.
Yeah, so we have the only ones I've seen have been Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the small little anthology one.
Animated. Yeah, I love that one.
That one I'm actually just gonna put straight up in fucking A tier.
Yep.
And then Visions, I put in C.
I give it a B.
B. I liked some of it. Like I'm not
the
gonna lie.
reason being, I understood the premise of each of the seasons. I just love the fact that they gave each anime studio an episode to like just do what they want. And some of this shit,
The samurai one.
ooh,
The samurai one.
that was a whole ass trend.
Yep.
I did that shit.
I don't need to see any more. I was like, I saw the samurai one. I was like, I'm
Like,
good.
done.
Yeah, you guys can't keep up. I know you guys can't keep up. I think Ray's Destiny was like looks like a.
I didn't watch that one either.
Yeah, I did because I think all these are just special edition ones, and I don't know about you. I don't really care about the special edition ones. They're the same shit.
All right, I watched Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire. I love both of those. Thought they were actually pretty damn great. Although I was pissed that they kind of rewrote what happened to Master Yaddle.
Where would you put them both?
So I put Tales of the Jedi as a B and Tales of the Empire as a C.
Okay. So that just leaves us.
It was the first season, and I'm kind of hoping we get a second season with more information.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to go check those ones out too. I got a lot of to watch. So the last one we got here is The Force Awakens. The last three.
For me, that was a B. Mostly because of nostalgia. Like, that was the first Star Wars we finally got after. But that was the first Star Wars we got after, so many fucking years. And I went back and watched that movie at least 2-3 times. And that was the last Star Wars movie I got to see. Actually, that was the first Star Wars movie I saw when we moved here to Houston. So
that's actually ironically funny because I'm looking. I have my brother lives over in Conroe.
Oh,
and
shit.
I told him that I'm trying to take a trip down to Houston to go visit him for like an anime convention and stuff like that, and take him to an anime convention over there.
What, Comic Palooza?
Sure. Like, I got no clue yet, but
that's one of the only ones I can think of.
But like, otherwise, I want to take a trip to Houston because I've never seen it. I've been in Conroe, but I've just never seen Houston really itself.
Yeah, as long as you stay away from the south side, everything's good.
I'll be like, I don't know what side it is. I've been using this compass, and it keeps. Oh, I've been holding it upside down.
It's like,
that's how I go. Like, but no, I still want to see it. But yeah, I will say, The Force Awakens had a good setup. It had a good setup.
Still pissed Han died.
Yeah, still pissed Han died. Understand why though?
Yeah, because Harrison Ford didn't even see after he got captured, he didn't even see his purpose in the third movie.
No. Well, that's the one thing I have with Han. That's the one thing I will say is that there's art moments like Han's story of him going back to doing smuggling. I get it because it's like, oh, we lost our son, blah blah blah. But these also didn't like the one bothered me a little bit is they didn't feel like how I would expect them to act afterwards, especially for a group of these three who are so connected. and would go so far to go. And I'm like, it sounds like they also never visited him.
Like, just fuck it.
Just dropped him off in military school and left.
It's like, son, fuck you.
Right, like, damn, guys, like,
You and your mom are about to run around butt naked in the Millennium Falcon.
You don't have to take the fucking religion that literally, my bro. Like, so that one I put in B. Now here's the big ones: The Last Jude, and
so
The Last Mimsy.
I gotta give it a D.
The Last Rowan.
Mostly because
The Last Samurai.
The Last Samurai. Like, I hate the fact that they killed, like, the entire big three died, you know, Han, Luke, and Leia, but I understood why. They're passing the torch. I understand that. But the choreography for most of the fights in that movie, and to be honest, most of the movie was centered around just one area. Like, don't get me wrong, one of the biggest standouts, in my opinion, was Kelly Marie Tran, who played Rose. Like, I felt like instantly connected with her character once they got on that gambling mode and she told him about like the shit she went through. I was just like, okay, you went through some shit. Like, okay, be a man. I'm playing. Like, tough titty. You live in the universe, bitch. Like, not everybody's like. I'm kidding. But, I'm kidding.
That's when like the Twi'lek walks by and is like, all the stuff I've dealt with. She just looked like,
you hear me? Huh?
Like, you had some problems, human ass bitch.
We're here to look for a code breaker, and I'm looking for my next wife.
Right? For my next. Oh, these people are all rich and stuff,
though,
and they
was the crystal foxes.
Yeah,
there's a song I was like, I want one.
Product placement. Like, well, the thing that got me with why it is too is, you know, I understand wanting to pass the torch off, right? But there's a way to do it that doesn't make it feel like it's very disrespectful to the actual like Luke should have never. I don't think he should have been a hermit. I understand him being depressed and stuff like that, but the way that he went off with it didn't work for me. Like, Snoke dying.
Could we have seen like him actually like try to rebuild the order instead of just us giving flashbacks to his fucking failure? Like, that's what pissed me off the most.
Yeah, like Kylo should have. The whole thing of Kylo taking his mask off should have never happened. I love the fact of them. Take your mask off. It's stupid, bitch. No,
that was funny.
Like,
I laughed at that shit.
I think the problem
what did save it was that joke in the beginning where he's like, "We're looking for Admiral Hux. We have a message for his mother."
Like, Admiral Hux definitely looks like the type of dude who, like,
despite the fact that son of a bitch was helping them.
Yeah, they really just rip on him until they realize he's helping them. But like, I feel like with it and the God forbid fucking terrible fight at the
Victorian Guard fight.
Yeah, the guard fight.
Choreography,
throne room.
Straight ass butter.
Mm-hmm. I love the fact. Also, too, one of the moments I don't know why I laughed at this is the fact that when Rey lifts all the rocks, right? It's like they didn't tell Daisy what they were doing.
Oh yeah, fucking just. I'm gonna
go hand out. She's just like,
"Hey guys."
Don't get me wrong. I think she is a gorgeous woman. Also a little bit of a mouth breather, but like,
she was not there for the male gaze though. I know that for a fact.
I'm fine with that.
I'm glad that they didn't make her and Finn like love interest, because I didn't want to see that.
Oh, it wouldn't matter because I didn't connect at all with them. Like, I connected.
They almost tried to make it a thing in the first movie, and I'm glad they like veered away from that. But then, you know, Finn spent most of his time in fucking stasis.
Well, he also spent most of his time
screaming, "Free!"
I think by the amount of times that he screams out Rey, it might actually compete against Odahime just saying Ichigo.
but now, just thinking about it, now I think he just said mustard. I'm playing.
Mustard. Do you have any last words, Master?
If I ever get executed, that's my last words.
Okay, there is that one the part. It's not supposed to be like a funny moment, but when like Rey tries to use the Force against Snoke, and Snoke hits her with the lightsaber.
I thought that was supposed to be a funny moment.
I don't think it was supposed to be funny, but the fact that she gets hit, like stupid, like
That's exactly what I fucking said too. Dumbass.
like you think that your Force powers are gonna outdo me, and then Kylo's like,
He didn't even move his hand. That's what made it worse. Like motherfucker was like, "Bitch, I will hit you in the back of the head with my mind."
just the killing of Snoke was a terrible idea.
It was hilarious.
Like I didn't like it just for the fact that like if it would have been interesting to me is if they stabbed him right,
Mm-hmm.
and then he like drops over and he dies.
He fucking got bisected basically.
And then like let's say here comes because then you could have put in that whole concept of him making Snoke clones. Terrible decision. And just having him like a second Snoke walk out. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, that I thought that was what they were gonna fucking do.
Because in that point, that would have been horrifying to know that like, oh my god, there's more than one.
Like pulling like some Age of Ultron shit.
Right. So like, but instead they offed him way too early. And at that point, after they offed him, they're like, yeah, I don't know where I was going with this.
and then they're like, oh yeah, the fucking Palpatine, and I'm just like, fuck.
So
I know where they got the source material from, which is the Dark Empire comics, where that like he literally cloned himself, and then when he died, he transferred his essence into another clone of himself.
Right.
Because apparently he had amassed so much force power that he could not contain himself within that body for long, and it would
imagine him just being—he's just Broly, like he's just
bio
like,
Broly.
He's bio.
The look on your face when I said that. Yeah, he's
like that's so sad. Like,
but yeah, Rise of Skywalker for me.
The Rise of Skywalker,
D to an F. Like low D, high F. Yeah.
Yeah. I this movie just felt like damage control, and like it sucks because there's potential things. How the fuck was Poe able? I don't care how good you are as a pilot. The fact that you're going through a light or hyperspace.
Oh yeah, fucking light skipping shit.
The light skipping. I'm like, there's so much.
That was dope, but also the fuck, dude. Because one wrong move and you are in the ass end of a fucking. He should have
been gone. Like. I was like, I don't think you guys realize.
Skedaddled all over the fucking cosmos.
Right. It just like, they're like, we're going to try something new. Smashes into wall. Like,
was that ice that just hit me? Is that the Grim Reaper?
The worst case scenario is they'll show like the 2009-11. Just like, well, so what happens if you fail a light speed skip? Just
Space 9/11.
Space 9/11. Just smashes and keeps on going. Like, yeah, I don't think we should have shown this guy.
Dude, oh my God, save them!
Okay, well, the fact that we have to go find the Wayfinder. Oh, what's that? Shit. It's the device that lets us find our way.
Shows us the way. Just go find a fucking Mandalorian. They know.
I think
the way.
Like, at that point, you might as well just had Ugandan Knuckles just be like, "I know the way." And then I think my favorite moment, it's just meme worthy. Like the fact that they're like all trying to be like friends and stuff by the third movie, and I'm like, you guys never show this. Like this feels like you're doing it because
they're the greatest friends ever, and I'm like, the fuck,
dude. They feel like they're friends because HR is like right behind them.
Like, hey guys, so we need a minority, a white guy, and a black woman, a black guy, a woman, and you, Poe. I'm just like,
okay,
that's cool, but we haven't really had like a whole ass conversation. Like, yeah, but we're all in the resistance.
Just start arguing. Like, it's fine. Like,
we love each other. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like these are some of my closest friends, and you're like, I don't believe you.
Behind the scenes.
Like, but like, oh boy, like, besides, yeah, it's just like I said, it's meme potential between the they fly now. Like,
Oh fuck it, that shit was funny as fuck. You
oh,
gotta admit, they fly now.
like they fly now. Like, I thought that was so cringe, but at the same time, I thought it was hilarious that they have these like 4-wheeler fucking snowmobile looking fucking ones, and it's like brought to you by Kawasaki. Just launches it like, "Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and welcome to Star Wars Jackass." It just launches.
What fucked me up was them ugly ass like skiff skid things where they had like the one little thing dragging the ground, and I'm just like, bro. The Empire couldn't pay me enough to get into one of these bitches. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
I think my favorite too is also like when
fucking
they go to the fucking when they go to the desert planet, they're all having this party, and I'm like, I bet you we're never gonna come back to this ever again. Nope. And then like Darth Uchi, they're like, oh yeah, Darth Uchi. Who's Darth Uchi? Oh no. Like Luke fought him. Oh really? Yeah.
And then what?
Anyways,
well, Luke's Luke.
And then they meet a giant fucking serpent underground, like after the one small pit of just black sand. They're like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be sitting in oh damn, we're sinking.
Wait a minute. There's something down.
I still doesn't God, it's still like and then like fucking that moment, which it's supposed to be really cool, right? When Rey does the flip and cuts the TIE interceptor, right?
I'll admit that was dope, but then I had to think, bitch, where the hell you learn to do that?
Yeah, and they're like, well, but she trained for a year. I don't care.
I'm about to say, look, I could train for a fucking year and I could barely cut a fucking sausage in half.
Well, and like the fact that Kylo just goes careening just into the fucking crowd, and I'm just sitting there like,
you know,
damn,
he did.
man, like you gave yourself shaken baby syndrome. Like it's just like, and then as he walks out, he's just like, I'm like, bro, just play every emo song ever. like,
I was expecting a Taylor Swift song to come on. Or a fucking Miley Cyrus, like I came in like a wrecking ball.
I walked this empty street. It's just like as he's walking, he's like, I hate you guys so much because you made me ruin my fucking emo moment.
Like fucking and then, Evanescence, bring me to life.
Right. He's like, wake me up. And
don't wake me up.
But then after they do that whole thing where, you know, they're using the Force to pull the fucking ship, and you got the guys. They never show the guys in the ship being like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could literally make an entire fucking TV show just at stormtrooper moments. Like that moment right there. Just do you think they know what the fuck is going on in here?
Like, I just think it'd be so funny because like the whole time it's just like, well, he's using, and then Rey uses, you know, she accidentally uses lightning, which
she thought she killed fucking Chewie. I was like, girl, that is Chewie. Okay, he is a survivor.
I can't get on board with that. That was one of the dumbest moments. I didn't like the lightning, but I really hated that. No, it was actually a different ship. Like, it gave me
you wanted Chewie to die?
Yes.
You diabolical son of a bitch.
I think
I would have hated Star Wars forever if they killed off Chewie like that.
I think the thing that got me the most though was like, oh, it was actually a different ship that like never. It's the same size.
Yep, just more ships going away.
They just hid it behind a rock and it just took off. And I'm like, wow,
They pulled the Obi-Wan Kenobi defense.
You know for a fact that stormtrooper was like, told ya, hide behind the rock.
See, you got mad at me for hiding behind the rock, but we're alive and they're dead.
See, look at like Kylo. Yeah, he gets pretty freaked out, but when she gets pissed, she shoots out lightning.
Oh, but Johnson's wife, she's gonna be real upset.
No, that just means she's now single. Like you could just, I think the funniest one would be like, huh, look at that. She got mad and launched lightning and just starts drinking coffee.
Peasant.
Oh my god, could you imagine the one like the one misogynistic clone? Just women drinks coffee and takes off like
always emotional.
So he's so emotional.
Seriously, dude. And then the one sitting next to him is a woman stormtrooper, just backhands the fuck out of him.
You as they're flying, you just see her head slowly turn like
the fuck you just say? Like, oh, I didn't mean it like that.
She's the one who releases Chewbacca.
Like you don't release Wookiees from the shack.
It's just like right before she punches, it just freezes. We at Star Wars do not tolerate sexism. It just beats his ass.
Also, violence in the workplace. Sometimes just say no.
Dude, I think it'd be. Dude, could you imagine having like another stormtrooper dressed like kind of like in like a gold, right? Like all gold, like Captain Phasma, right? And that's just like HR, and they're like, "So you did what now?" Like,
fuck, I need to make my own fucking trooper armor. So I can do these skits.
I got
a clone trooper helmet, but I don't have a stormtrooper. Well, for one, because I can actually shoot. But
welcome to Stormtrooper HR. Like
if you're accurate, you're out.
Like I shot womp rats before. I'm not gonna lie to you. We never know. I don't know what a womp rat is.
Like, oh, they're these ugly, gangrelly looking sons of bitches that always, for some reason, find their way into your fucking blue milk. Wait, we got blue milk? Yes, bitch.
What the fuck do you mean blue milk?
Yes, fucking blueberry. The fuck is a blueberry?
What the fuck is a blueberry? No.
Sit down. I'm about to learn you something.
I think that's my favorite one. Is just like, I am all the Sith. Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
That's why you can't have American sense of humor in that shit, because can you imagine kids playing? No,
like I have the stormtrooper powers. Stormtroopers don't have power. No, yes they do.
Look here, Bantha Poodoo.
Shut up before I put you in the back to take a little shit.
Like, wait, what the hell is shit? You know what shit is? Doo-doo. You mean poodoo?
Fucking just starts playing fucking Tupac as he's just kicking the shit out of someone.
First of all,
like, oh man, I think dude, having an M, like it has to be like an M-rated show of the Stormtroopers, so like they can get away with.
It can't be PG. It's gotta be fucking TVMA.
Like they're just like, sir, we were not able to locate the Jedi, and they're just watching him die, and it's just like, you're now in charge.
Like, do something. The fuck you want me to do? Save him. Otherwise, we're all gonna fucking die.
Well, we'll find the Jedi. We'll find the Jedi. It's like,
what the fuck are y'all talking about? Nothing.
Nothing, sir. If just no, sir. If you're the next one. He's like,
we had bad croissant tacos.
Dude, he asked him if he wants to switch armor. He's like, you want to switch armor?
You ever had fajita birria bad for tacos? It's pretty good. Burns like hell coming out, but it's good going in.
He got the one fucking stormtrooper who's like shooting and then just stops, drops his gun. They're like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "I had Gungan tacos." Just sit there like,
wait, you can eat Gungans?
You can eat Gungans? Yeah,
if you know where to go.
Like, he's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" No,
it was Gungan tongue tacos, and they didn't clean all the mucus off. So right now, I'm having the super Hershey squirts right now. I'm about to fucking Death Star my Alderaan in a minute.
Just runs over and just starts banging on the door. 7892, open the goddamn bathroom.
You know it's bad when you have to fucking put goddamn codes and shit on the bathrooms. This security clearance is for the executives only. You cannot use this bathroom.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit my armor.
You know what would be even worse is if you have to pay to take a shit.
I mean, that would probably be fair. I can
One
see like
credit.
Obi-Wan's right about to stab the fucking stormtrooper, and he's just like, "Oh God, I got the poop so bad."
Like, blast him, but I'll be right back.
You know the funniest part of this is the fact that when the Death Star blew up the first time, that one dude blows up and he's just sitting in the toilet like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Was that me?
He's like, "Ah, fuck!" Just blows up.
Dude, see, I told you, my damn diarrhea is like liquid Tabasco.
They're like, you just see the commanders like, and where were you? Shitting. What happened? They blew it up. Yeah, no shit. How?
Yeah, I blew it the fuck up. I wouldn't go in there for about 45, 35 minutes.
He's like,
Like,
man,
no,
he's
the
like,
Death Star.
I'm gonna drop a bomb.
No. Like, no, look outside. Where's the station?
Where's the station?
They blew it up.
They're like, you know, the worst part about being on Tatooine, there's no porter potties.
No toilet paper, so you gotta wipe your ass with sand.
He just looks at his hand. What have I done?
Oh, that's why the Wop Rats are pissed off because y'all use them as fucking toilet paper.
It's like so what is that? That's a Sarlacc pit.
Yeah,
Just
hope you
pulls pants down, just starts pissing in it. Yeah, don't do that. Just grabs
you
him.
don't get fucking womp syphilis.
Well, syphilis. Again, the funniest thing is like he like ends up pissing in the Sarlacc pit, goes back up to the ship, and they're like, "Yeah, so we have a few complaints of."
I saw like the fucking like the look and diagram of a fucking Sarlacc. You know the bitches can actually move.
No,
Yeah,
No.
they can fucking move.
no.
For a
No,
thousand years, they start off as fucking larvae and they hunt shit, and then eventually, when they become adults, they fucking burrow into the ground and then they just stay there. But they can fucking move.
Do you know how scary that would be?
Yeah, a fucking a desert butthole chasing you across the fucking.
Like you're on your speeder bike, right? You're on your speeder bike, you know, all that shit, and then all of a sudden you just hear this rumbling coming up, and you're like, "What the fuck?" It's like, "Hey, you pissed in me, bro."
Dude, I thought that was a fucking Sarlacc pit. They don't move. No, they can move. They just choose not to.
There's like a
What shit is that?
There's like a sign that says "Stop throwing your garbage in the Sarlacc pit."
I just feel bad for the fucking Sarlaccs when a crate dragon comes up after they ass. Because apparently that's their natural predator, which is fucked up when you think about it.
Really, a crate dragon?
Yep.
Could you? I still want to see the racist Sarlacc pit.
Ooh,
It doesn't eat them. It just is like, oh, so you're one of them desert people.
It's like
The fuck?
this is why I don't eat you people. You guys just taste like nothing but sand.
What do you mean, you people? You know exactly what I mean, you people.
You're sand devils.
Sand devils. It's just like, wow, that's good. Yeah, you got your face covered up and shit. Is this all you do? Pretty much.
Like you and Jawas taste like mud.
Goes to like another Sarlacc pit, and the Sarlacc pit's, yeah, we don't talk to that guy.
Like his views don't align with ours, so we leave him alone.
Like, I'm not trying to make everything political or nothing, but I'm so glad that the Empire's back in office. Like, dude, I would 100%.
Make the desert great again. Fucking stupid.
Make the desert great again. I'd fucking watch it. The truth is that we're putting all of these, and we're gonna do a Marvel one too, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that. Let's do it.
All right.
But we got any more left?
No, we're that's pretty much all the other extra ones. But that's
wait, so what the hell is that?
Oh, that's the Star Wars the holiday special.
Oh, didn't watch that. Never got the chance to.
Nope. I think these are just extra, like droids, Ewoks. These look old.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
didn't see that one.
Forces of Destiny, I never saw. Episode 3, maybe there's just like the special. Oh, they look like just like the Ultimate Edition ones, so they're just the same thing, just the extra stuff. Well, that's pretty much it for this one. Unfortunately, I don't have anything more. in terms of Star Wars. But if I looked at Marvel Ultimate tier list, oh god, no. I feel like if I just oh, excuse me. Oh shit.
That was a good one.
Oh god, that one actually hit me. Oh, Marvel's.
That came from the nuts.
That it was great. I'm not gonna lie. Marvel's Spider-Man.
Oh shit, son!
Have you played these ones?
Yes, let's do this.
Okay, so this is from Marvel. Is this both Marvel Spider-Man PlayStation game suit tier list? No, this can't be all of them, is it? No.
Wait, there's one with the bag on his head. Oh, I didn't get that one.
Okay, so this is from the. This is from
one that looks like fucking Guyver.
This is from the Guyver. This is from the first game. Have you played both of them?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the Spider-Man PS5 suits. Like, I don't know why I put that big Spider. Insomniac Spider-Man suits, all games from 2018 to 2023. Okay. All right, this is gonna be damn. They're gonna be long.
It's gonna be long as shit.
My wife just asked me. She's like, "Yeah, do you want to go get a flu shot?" No. But I'll do it anyway. Oh, this one's really short or small though. I can't see shit though.
Like I can see, but barely.
Yeah, let me go back to. We'll do like that older one. See if I can find another one. We'll do a Spider-Man and Miles Morales first, and then we'll do. Why am I staring?
Yeah, that's better. Wow,
I don't like that.
Just nuts in your face. Wow.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, here we go. We'll do that. That's better. All right. So since we're just doing random tier lists today, because I had nothing else better to do. So they're top tier, amazing, good, all right, meh, and stinker. Oh, who the fuck wrote stinker? Okay, hold on.
Just utter shit.
So this one should be ultimate.
Like these are the dumbest names. Amazing.
I know. Spectacular. Amazing. All right, meh. Woke.
I was just gonna say shit, but
like I'm just gonna use like so like I think that's pretty good. We'll just
let's just get started.
All right, so this
the first iconic suit. I'll give it all right.
Yeah, I think it's all right. That's Miles's starter, or his what is it? He earns that suit and makes that suit himself, which I actually put in amazing. I actually like this suit.
Yeah,
I like
that suit is actually pretty decent.
This is the one from the. Okay, so this is the color.
Isn't that his animated suit?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one all right.
Yeah, because reasons.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. What do you like? Did you like this suit?
Homeless.
Home.
Meh. Definitely a meh. Because fuck that suit, dude. It's just him with a hoodie on.
But is the one with the kitty on his back?
Is it?
Or is this the one with the kitty on his back?
No, I think the next one is.
Okay, we're gonna put this in homeless suit. Okay, this is the one with the cat on his back, I think.
Yeah, that's spectacular in my opinion. I like the cat. The cat was dope.
Love cat. Okay, so this is the. Oh, that's the original one. So this was the updated one. But I like this suit. I really do.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's a good suit. I'll put this in amazing. Oh, that Scarlet Spider one.
Yeah, that's got to go in Ultimate.
Yeah,
that was good. That was a good suit.
This is his suit that he gets when he realizes he's not as tall as Spider-Man.
Man.
Yeah. What about this one?
Meh.
Meh?
Dude, oh, fuck that suit.
Okay, we're going to trash. I think this is from the movie?
Yeah, that's the movie. Definitely amazing.
I put it spectacular.
That works.
Because the movie is fucking great. This is that
the DJ one, right?
Yeah.
I like that one.
This is the 2020 suit, I think something like that.
All right.
I thought it was cool. I thought that the whole the ghost little stuff on his eyes were pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is that antimatter, anti-program suit, or whatever.
I mean, the concept was dope, but all right.
All right. Prowler suit.
Ultimate,
Oh, you really thought so?
because the color scheme, and yeah, that shit was dope.
All right, that makes sense. All right, so let's go with this. Is just
Fucking trash.
what'd you think of this one?
Wasn't that the one where that deaf chick gave him her scarf or some shit?
His girl Haley, his
Yeah,
fucking
Haley.
girlfriend.
Yeah, she is deaf.
Oh, I know. I was like, damn, she got a name, deaf.
I forgot her name. My bad.
Hey, you, Helen Keller. Like,
That's fucking. At least I didn't say that. Shit.
yeah, I think this is his starter one, the first one where he does. You remember when he's fighting Rhino and he does that flip for like no reason.
Yeah, just unnecessary acrobatics.
All right, so this is that.
Was it that they're stab at like Punk but not Punk?
Yeah, this suit was weird to me because it just didn't fit at all. Just
trash. No.
It just feels
like if he was an emo kid, then okay.
I'm putting it in meh because I'm not gonna lie. I used it and then I was like, because tonight will be the night.
I fall for you
over again.
Just singing that, swinging through the fucking city.
Just like, oh god, is that Spider-Man? Wake me up inside.
Oh look, it's Punk him with a hoodie on.
It's just him with the hoodie. All right.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Oh, this is that tracksuit.
It was all. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I'm not a biggest fan of it. This is just this suit.
Just gold. Fuck. Yeah, shiny dickhead.
Oh no, this is the one where she put the scarf on him, and he was like,
"Oh yeah."
He was like this, he making like Naruto hand signs, and she was like, "Oh, I like this."
Yeah, she kissed him on the fucking cheek and all that shit. He was like, "Oh."
Yeah, he's like, "Damn, I'm gonna hit that."
When she consents.
I don't know the sign language for that. Evanescence is one of my favorite band. Is my favorite band by far. That's fair. That's always a good choice. That's fair.
A lot of us grew up with the chick who we thought was Arwen from Lord of the Rings. Kidding.
Oh, by the way, are you gonna see the movie?
The Rohirrim movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I saw when that old anime style, I was like, this is dope.
Like, we need more of that.
Yes, we do. Okay, so it looks like we're into regular PS4, PS5 Spider-Man. Starting with this suit.
Butthole.
What?
I'm kidding. Kidding. Fuck. I actually thought that suit was dope as shit.
What?
Let's go Ultimate.
Oh, this is his. Oh, this is the one that I think got.
Isn't that the OG Spider-Man one? From Tobey's universe?
No, because Tobey's universe is down here. That might be Andrew Garfield's.
Spectacular for reasons.
Oh no, exactly. All right, so this is the anti-ox suit.
I didn't like that suit.
Really?
It didn't like. Well, it's mostly because I kind of wanted him to also have tentacles and shit, but he didn't, so it pissed me off.
That's fair. I'll put it all right. This is
the Guyver.
The Kamen Rider Spider-Man. Like, where is this going? This is up to you.
It has to go to Spectacular because that is the one spectacular looking fucking Voltron suit.
I love. Okay, this is the 2099 alternate. No, that's not. That's the alternate. I don't know this suit.
That is shit. I'm drawing a blank.
Where is it going?
I thought it all right.
I don't feel like I ever wore this suit ever.
I did once, but that was by accident.
Oh, bombastic Bagman.
Spectacular.
You can't hate this.
Just for the bag.
It's and the fact that he was like, oh shit, and so he put a fucking color. Like, do you know how fucking clutch you have to be? All right, so this is just the Spider-Man, his first suit when the beginning of the game.
Oh man.
This is just ripped. This one's not ripped.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you get from Black Cat.
Yep, definitely amazing.
All right, awesome. This is the insulated one from when he fights Ock or not Electro.
I'll give that an all right.
All right, yeah, we'll go all right that one.
we
This
got-
is Peter, huh?
Fucking frat boy over here.
Frat boy, man.
Right with the frat boys.
This one I hated because of the fucking gauntlets.
Yeah, you just look like you were walking around with fucking sock and boppers on your hands.
Oh yeah, the future. I think this is Future Foundation. I think.
Oh yeah, that was meh. I mean, it was okay. Where's
Tom
there's the
Holland's-
Ghost Rider suit.
Tom Holland's first suit.
Amazing.
Tom Holland, the Iron Spider.
Ultimate,
I'm
in
gonna
my
put it-
opinion.
I'd only put it as like all right. I actually don't like this suit.
Really?
I
Damn.
don't. It felt like it's just doing too much.
Why? Because of all the legs and shit?
No, it's just the color scheme and all the other kind of stuff feels like
Yeah,
all over.
he tried
Especially
to
because
About off
this
Iron Man?
goated suit exists.
The Iron Spider?
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's the Iron Spider.
That helmet sitting right there.
This is a work of art.
This is bullshit.
I'll compromise. I'll put it in spectacular.
Might as well go lower.
Amazing.
Throw it in all right.
All right. Yeah,
I mean, I like the suit because of the instant kill mode. That's the only reason why.
that's fair. I love this suit just for the fact that it looks like Peter's ready to just really fuck shit up.
Like he stole fucking Ghost Rider's bike.
Like it's just like it looks like the walk where you just walks up and you're like, "Aren't you gonna use your spider powers?" No.
No, we gonna beat that ass.
Like, I've made some mistakes. All right, this is the. I hated this one. It just. It's the. I know it's the negative suit.
Oh
but it
yeah,
just looks.
that was stupid.
It just looks dumb. It doesn't fit. Oh, fucking black noir suit.
Black Noir, amazing.
Yes.
Ooh,
Ben Riley's.
throwback,
What are you thinking?
spectacular.
Spectacular.
Nostalgic reasons.
I don't think I like this one.
Which one is it? Yeah, I didn't like that one either. I don't think I wore that at all.
No, I didn't wear this one at all
I hate
either.
Fuck that one.
They gave like 4 suits of like the
So
spider armor.
fugly.
This one I liked until I looked at the eyes and like they're like the thinnest layer of eyes you can
It
get.
felt like someone was trying to like throw some anime in there. It was like
Right. Like if you like were to fight him or something and then he
anime
hits you,
Spider-Man.
and then like the eyes would go upwards and be like, like
Like, I don't
this
think I
hurts my
like you.
feelings. Oh, this is the spider armor, Mark IV.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go. All right.
All right.
Yep.
I'm not asking your permission.
There was no need.
Also, Hobie Jones.
Yep.
Hobie straight up.
Yep,
This
I
one
agree.
this is just the alternate skin of this one of the. I
Yeah.
don't like it as much because
Ooh, Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider was
I love
probably
that
the most.
suit.
Huh?
I love that suit.
Amazing, spectacular.
Yeah, amazing.
All right. This one I think is a. Oh, this is Tom Holland's natural normal suit. It's from the second movie.
All right.
All right. This black and green one I always thought was cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
I'll put it in there. So we have Spider Monkey or the Night Monkey one.
Fuck you.
Put that in trash.
Because she got monkey.
Monkey. But like
Monkey.
this made me a little subconscious.
Question my picks.
Yeah, I looked at myself and was like,
How
"Why
dare
are you
you."
fat?"
Your titties are smaller than mine.
Right, like that was like, "Damn, Spider-Man."
Like we just no shirt, just
Oh, this
straight-
is the black one
straight
from
cock
Far From Home.
Oh yeah, I like that suit. I thought that suit was pretty dope.
Yeah, I liked it too. This is the speed suit.
Oh fuck yeah. Yep, spectacular.
From the
Animated ultimate.
Sam Raimi.
Spectacular.
I know it's probably going to be a controversial one. The wrestler suit.
Lucha Libre.
Spider Libre. Mucha Lucha suit. This is from the movie?
Yeah, that's the black suit.
Yeah. What do you think about that one?
I didn't like that suit.
I feel like
it just felt like the original, just spray painted.
Right. Speaking of which, the other Iron Spider suit. This one I like a little bit more because it feels like there's not as much going on.
Yeah. It's like a more natural suit.
Yeah, because when you look at where the fuck is it? Oh fuck, where did I put it?
Thought we put it at...
Okay, so when you like just I'm gonna put this
right.
back, but look at these ones compared to like fucking A. Put these ones side by side. One of this feels more clean.
Yeah, flows better.
Yeah. All right, so this is another spider armor.
Yep.
I hate spider armor.
No debates whatsoever on that.
The cyborg Spider-Man.
I had that fucking figurine.
Did you like? I'm guessing you like the suit then.
No. I just had the fucking figurine.
All right, I'll put it in. I think this is another animated one. I don't remember.
I don't remember which one that is.
There's no doubt. This Iron Spider suit is so good. Like as soon as I found that they had this, I immediately was like, "That's it."
That was one of the ones I made.
Oh, it was. Dude, I love the fucking underneath the suit. They have like the feet. They have the little repulsor things at the bottom.
Yeah, that shit was dope as hell.
This suit I never used. These are some DLC.
Ever.
This one I never used. I don't know if you ever used this.
Oh, that's the one that had the fucking spikes and shit coming from his wrist.
Yeah.
Boring.
This is just that armor. I hated all the armor suits.
Yeah, just garbage.
Oh, look, the one that just shoots out quips all the time.
Spider Kid.
I loved it. And then this is the British. Well,
Spider UK.
Yeah.
Nah. Because beans on toast.
What the fuck? All right, so this is the list of this one. We have what? One more then? That'll be Spider-Man 2. Oh, I put that Spider-Man. God damn it.
Shit's just fucking with you.
Just pissing me off. All right, so I saved it. So the last one is the Spider-Man 2 one, and we'll wrap it. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours.
Holy shit.
It does not feel like it's been 2 hours.
I know, right?
Like, all right, so it doesn't matter. My wife isn't here, so.
Mine's in the next room. Don't worry, I got permission to do this.
I thought you were working. That's why I was like.
Oh no! Luckily, because they basically Amazon and shit is like striking and shit, so we don't really have much work to do.
Oh really?
Yeah, They decided to strike Black Friday. So I get it because
not bad.
Job and shit. I worked for Amazon all of 2 days and quit because the bitches wouldn't even work with me for my damn schedule.
I don't blame you at all.
Like all I needed you to do was email me back so I could figure out because I got hired by both Amazon and Costco.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to keep both jobs that way I could, make some extra money. They pay weekly, and then I can get that Costco money.
No, exactly. I don't blame you for bailing, bro. I don't like how small these are. Like I can't see, and they have a lot of suits. I know.
Too many goddamn suits.
All I'm staring at is junk,
and it's nuts in your face. So
I don't. All suit tier list. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. So there's some of these that are going to go probably back into the same tier.
Right.
So this one is probably going back into S.
Because reasons. $20.99.
This is Andrew Garfield's B tier.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Tobey Maguire's suit in A tier.
$20.99.
$20.99 is an S tier. Scarlet Spider?
Still an A.
Okay. This is that the tracksuit? I'm guessing.
I think so.
Okay, so we'll put that in. I think that was an A tier. This was the anti-ox suit. That was in C tier. This is the animated version of Spider-Man Noir. Loved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thought it was just
That
awesome.
damn trench coat was nice and flowy.
Oh yeah, the Spider-Man, Spooderman's, Tom Holland's. Put in C. Hobie.
Hobie.
Hobie. So this is all. This is that. So I don't know if you remember this Spider-Man one. Did you use this suit?
You mean the one with the fucking Bane vest on his chest?
Yeah, where he had the wings that shoot out instead of the gliding, like he glides or whatever, his wings that come out the back.
Yeah, that was dope.
Like I thought it was awesome. Now here comes the big one. I think this is the
Yeah, that's the Venom suit.
yeah, this is the part 1. Yeah, this is the part 1 Venom suit.
So S, because
It's like straight S. This is
Iron Spider.
It's Iron Spider.
No,
All right.
in debates.
Ooh,
Is that
Sam
Batman? I'm kidding.
Sam Raimi's Venom suit and this other is
Sam Raimi and B. It
Both
still looks fucking spray painted.
It does. So this is Tom Holland's suit, number 1. B.
Yeah.
I don't remember this suit. I don't know what this suit is. But,
I used it once. It was okay.
okay. Tom Holland's suit with the black.
Yep. 8.
Okay. Night Monkey.
Trash.
All right, so this is the animated, I believe, the animated version.
Ooh, S.
This is the overly done suit.
Yeah. See, because fuck.
This is Spider-Man's original suit, I believe.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Hey, okay. Okay, so this is that spirit powered suit looking thing from the Far From Home movie, or no, from No Way Home.
Oh, fuck. That was the one where he stripped the shit down to his bare bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, B.
This is the one where
I got that fucking Funko Pop actually.
Oh, nice. This is the one with the fucking helmet. The environment suit. Okay, I'm putting it in trash. Okay,
Environment.
The environment.
Oh, that's the Craven suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an S. I thought that shit was dope.
I actually never used it.
Which one is that?
I don't know, but the purple and everything was still kind of odd.
C. So I can't remember which one that is.
All right, so now we're back into Miles's version.
So, yep, that's got to be A.
Okay. No,
I'll give that one an S because that shit.
What? Dope. You like this?
You don't like that one?
No.
Why? Because of the blue?
I think it's the red, the blue, the Adidas sneakers at the bottom of it.
Oh, so you didn't tell me it was. I didn't see the Adidas.
Yeah, this is the one that Adidas paid money to get this suit.
Oh, fuck that. D.
Like
I didn't even know that. D.
This is the same Miles suit. It's just
sorry, Adidas. Not sorry.
Tracksuit is what, B?
Yeah, B.
I don't. Just looking at this suit, I don't like this suit.
Which one is that?
I don't remember.
I'll give it a D. So I don't remember it.
Miles is like street suit.
B.
B. Anti-Venom.
Shit.
I'd probably go with the B.
Yeah.
Miles in a helmet.
Wait, is that's not the Wakanda
No.
Forever one?
No.
So yeah, fuck that. Because I got that helmet sitting right there above my head.
Dude, that one's fucking lit though. This one was a good one. I think we put this in C.
Yeah.
This is the okay, that was his updated. He just got like a free updated one. Fucking C. I don't give a fuck. All right, so these are the ones where he has like the mask or the red and black and stuff.
Yeah, that one was dope. I'll admit.
I'll put this one in
Because
S.
he looked like fucking like a cross between Nightwing, Spider-Man, and fucking Red Hood.
Oh yeah, it has the one thing I loved is I used the yellow and gold version.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the big one. This one makes him look bigger with the smaller jacket and stuff.
Gotta look buff.
Gotta look buff, bro. Prowler suit.
Still a A.
Oh, this is the kitty one.
Oh yeah, S. Because the cat.
This is the so the thing that got me is the Wakanda suit really determines on the color. The black and red sucks, but the black and gold or the black and purple.
Mm-hmm. That's why I did the black and gold.
Oh yeah, I did the black and purple. This is trash.
Yeah, trash.
This is girlded.
Trash.
I don't know what suit. I think that's his classic suit.
So classic B.
Classic B. This is the Miles as when he's a kid in the movie.
S.
Goated. Oh, this is him as a dark edgelord.
Fucking Demon Lord Miles.
Demon Lord Miles. This is I'm gonna start calling this one Crash Out Miles. This one is weird because it looks like his
business suit.
No, it's the one where his mask goes all the way up to his fucking face.
Oh fuck that! I hate that. Oh, isn't that the Boricua one?
Yeah, I thought that was the Boricua one. This is the anti-program suit.
Nah, the Boricua one was the one that shows like his fro and shit, or his fucking Killmonger locks.
Yeah, this one is.
Can they stop doing that?
Oh, the Killmonger one? Yeah, I know. Like seriously, there's more hairstyles than just that.
Exactly, and they're like, "Oh, but this is palette." Fuck y'all.
Like that's the part that gets me. All right, so let's see here.
Why does that look like he's trying to be one of the Fantastic Four in this name?
He's trying to be an Avenger. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum.
We didn't call you to assemble.
Down.
I never used that suit.
I never did either. This is the one where he's like wearing a suit that's too big for him.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
This is his other animated suit from the movie.
Goated.
The red Scarlet Spider suit.
I did use it like a couple times. It was okay.
Might go back and play. Wolverine suit. This is another suit. I said before. It's if you're playing it using with yellow,
the right color,
it's golden
fire. With the red, garbage.
Exactly. This one too is another one. I don't. If I use this one for Spider-Man, this is the one with the. This is the moon. This is the Moon Knight one, I think.
Yep.
I don't like the blue and red. However, when it's white, it looks fucking right and red. It looks fucking legitimate.
Yep.
Like this is this is like the Venom Carnage Miles.
I give that a B.
All right. Carnage Miles number 2.
C.
King of the symbiote Miles.
A.
Huh.
That's the Boricua suit.
America.
I mean Puerto Rico.
I don't care. It's part of America.
Yeah. You're right. America.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm culturally insensitive.
Oh, yeah,
I are here to talk shit. Wait, you have a guest and I can't be it would be rude to get your guest. Oh, you're wrong. Well, Smiling Jack, definitely the next time I do one, I'll have you up on here too. Puerto Ricans are now dumb enough for America.
No. Come on up. Why would you be rude to me? What the hell?
I might be able to bring him on up. Jack, give me let me see if I can get you on here.
It's not gonna be rude at all. We just sitting here talking shit, having fun.
That's true. My wife's like, "What time do you want? Do you want to come in? Probably like 5." Because she gets done at 5:15, because she gets done at 5:30, and then I told her we're gonna go get fish fry. I are too shy. I are care none.
What the fuck?
What?
I have some of the dumbest best friends on the face of the planet.
Same.
So this motherfucker asks, if your dick touches the toilet bowl, is it appropriate to tell your partner about it before having sex with them or getting your dick sucked?
Oh, you're right. Your friends are stupid.
I'm gonna just put my phone down now because
So I have a friend of mine that when we went to the convention, right? And this dude is like the most unself-aware person. Like his self-awareness has to be literally negative. If I ever looked at his character sheet, you could just wash it, and it wouldn't matter.
exact. That's like, you dirty bastard. Like, who the fuck comes up with this goofy shit? Like, for one, oh my god, I just want to punch the fuck out of him today.
Well, let's finish this one off quick before we go.
1,900 miles away.
All right, so this is the Mysterio suit, otherwise known as the White Ranger suit.
I love that suit.
Loved it.
Is fucking
Craven suit.
Tier. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is the one with the hat and stuff.
Business.
Business. President business.
Fucking 1950s business.
No, I'll put this in S.
Yep.
This is an interesting one. This is like the Japanese one.
Yeah, with the fucking bandana tied behind the back of your head.
Yeah.
I hated that suit. Just because of that, like, you could have did something else other than tying that stupid shit.
Oh, that's fair. I wish it had like 4 arms. That would cool.
That would have been cool as fuck.
I wish we would have got the man spider suit, like, so you could play as one.
They could have gave us like a samurai. That would have been dope. Samurai Spider-Man.
Samurai Spider-Man sounds dope as fuck. There's a lot of hers. Naruto Spider-Man. I need that. I know it's just Kidomaru, but
I hated that motherfucker too.
I thought he was the more interesting one out of the 4 just because he was smart.
Yeah, I thought he was going to shoot webs out of his ass.
No, that's Web Weaver. Like, I felt like hold on. All that matters is that hopefully you are the beacon of intellect in the darkness of idiocy.
That's valid.
I like that one a lot. That's fucking funny.
I'm not even gonna reply to that dumbass question. Just
you can't for your own like safety. You can't do it.
Thank God my other best friend Ricky is like, what kind of a fucking question is that?
Well, that's the thing. So like when I took my friend, like when it was me and a couple other friends, we went to the convention, and we were there for a while. We all take a break. We go outside, and my one friend is like, "Oh, damn! There's some thick ass women here," and I'm just like he just like yells it out loud, and as like there's 2 women behind him, walking on up. And I'm just like, bro, read the fucking room, dude.
What's it gonna do? Turn around and say, well, not you guys, you ain't that thick.
Well, the thing that's funny is like he's one of those dudes who thinks he has like that Riz, you know?
One of those sons of bitches.
Yeah, he thinks he's got Riz until he realizes that it's just negative. Like I said, if you looked at his character sheet, he has like negative charisma. Like
That's about right.
And also, yeah, with negative charisma, with like 0 intelligence, like.
And my best friend is smart, but he just has like he's the type of person. If he tells a funny joke, you know how sometimes you'll go for a bigger laugh because that's what most comedians do. So he'll think he's a comedian and will fucking try to continue the joke to get more laughs, but
Oh, no.
instantly kill the fucking joke, which is why my nickname for him is Buzz Killington. This dude on the podcast, like you can like if you go to our podcast because the channel is still up, called Inner Monologue Podcast. You can watch like the episodes where this motherfucker will like try to join in on the joke and just kill it, and the mood will completely fucking change. Or because every week one of us would host the show, and between each segment we would read like a dirty joke as a way to kind of like loosen shit up. And this motherfucker, for the life of me, could never tell the joke properly. Ever. But Jose, Ricky, me, spot on every single time. Got it. But this motherfucker could not, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's dyslexic. I'm playing. I'm kidding. But could not tell the joke. And I'm thinking maybe because he kind of overthinks it and then tries too hard, too early, instead of just because he's naturally fucking funny. But he'll try way too hard to be funny for no damn reason.
Yeah. That's what my friend's the same way though. He tries very hard to be funny. And I'm like, dude, just naturally chill. But he's also because him and I went back and forth at if you go to a restaurant and if you don't know the waiter or waitress, right? Because we'll be like talking, like the waitress will come up and she's like, "Oh, how are you doing?" He's like, "Pretty good. How are you doing, Grace?" And I'm like, "Don't use her name." He's like, "Don't no." And so like we order food and stuff. She leaves, and gotta chill with your natural goofy self. Nah, for real. So when he goes and he leaves, or she leaves, and then he's like, looking at me like, what? And I'm like, bro, why do you do that? Why do you use it for? Well, because I'm talking to them like they're human. Like they I'm like,
you can do that and not be creepy.
Yeah, it comes off as really creepy. He's like, how does it come off as creepy? Because I don't know her.
So you're saying her name like you're familiar. How you doing, Grace?
Like
Bitch.
that? No, she's probably looked in her car 3 times before she got in. Now.
just say, you know what? Go ahead, just burn it.
Yep, exactly. Like I'm just like, well, all the fun you had is gone. But he like I said, he's just super unaware. Like he doesn't, and
the ones who can't read the room at all.
Yep. And so now that he can't, it's just like, oh, yeah, that's a skill you definitely want to pick up now.
Like I forgot the one guy I used to work with who was like, man, talking to girls ain't easy. I was like, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
like, well, how do you talk to girls? I was like, I can't explain my process. Okay?
Hey, bitch,
get the crack. Like, I'm like, look, first off, I got it from my father. So my dad, real smooth with women. I watched his example and I kind of just picked little notes. And then I also learned if you actually speak to them like they're, they exist and not objects, they'll continue having a conversation with you.
No, you can't do that. You gotta treat them like they're just absolute garbage because that's how it works. I learned it from a Red Pill podcast.
Which one? Fresh and Fit?
Yeah, right. Well, Fresh and Fit, they always get imagine speaking to women like people. Holy shit. No, you got to talk to them like they're absolutely like just terrible. Okay, like they don't know what they're talking about because I saw it on a podcast one time. This guy was like, "Hey, like I just threatened them."
Because that always works. And yeah, they decide they want to go home with me so that way they don't get hurt. Like, so what you're saying is you kidnap them.
Right. And that's the thing that's so crazy about those the red pillars is like,
I will never listen to a guy who struggles that hard to get and keep a woman. Like if you're not in a successful relationship or married, I'm not listening to you.
No. Well, that's my wife said the same thing. She's like I don't listen to women that are single about being married.
Like, how the fuck could you possibly tell me about my experiences if your ass ain't even married?
Right.
Like,
Well,
but I was. It was like, and now you're divorced.
that's what I thought was so funny is when what's his name? Myron gets fucking owned by Ethan Klein.
Oh yeah, that shit was fucking
Like,
hilarious.
I don't even watch Ethan Klein, nor do I also think he's kind of a douche. But like the
He
fact
does
of
have some points.
yeah, he did, and he just owned them with their own logic, and it was so funny because I'm like, but yet there's still people who like these dudes who want to sit there and watch and be like, bro, this is why I don't fuck with 304s, and I was like, half you guys can't even count to 304.
And to be honest, they don't fuck with you.
No, they don't.
Like you're the types that they try to avoid.
Exactly.
You know, the nice guys.
The ones
If I have to hear one more motherfucker say that shit, like, bro, if you have to tell people that you're a nice guy, you're not a nice guy. You're a piece of shit.
It's like that. It's like having that one, like I said, having that one friend who's not funny, but is like, I'm actually really funny.
And everybody's just like, okay.
We have a coworker. I had a coworker. She left, but she was the type of person. Like, if you probably heard this before, she's like, I'm like one of the sweetest people you could ever meet. And then you listen to her speak, and you're like, you are an absolute. You know what?
You have a Karen accent.
Like, she's like, I'm just, I'm really sweet. I'm funny. I'm just really fucking awesome. And I think that was the one day I had a friend who was watching or was talking to on a podcast, and that was how she was acting the entire. She's like, I don't understand why I can't find dudes, blah blah blah, and I'm like, because you're emotionally stunted. So, she's like, well, like I have this going for me, which is not really much. She's like, I have my place. I have a son that she had to take care of, which I understand if some guys are not, don't want kids or are not, not ready at that moment. That's fine. That happens. She's like, I give 100%, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you also told me like a week or two before that you hate men. And I guarantee you, nobody's going to want to be with a woman that hates them. Like, why? If I hated women, why would women want to be near me? Why would I want to be near women if I hated women? That don't make no sense.
He's like, oh well, I want to use women for to mount and things, but that's about it. Like, can you do us a favor? Go online and purchase one of those like dolls and just disappear.
It's real bad when the doll all of a sudden knocks on the neighbor's door. Can you help me?
It's like he hit me again.
He hit me again. Like, but it just. But it is
the ones who try to tell us how women are supposed to react or what women will do. Like, you're right. It completely isn't fair to the blow.
No, especially if you believe that Toy Story is real.
Hey, sometimes these fucking things do move.
I am a nice guy. I am the sweetest person. Yeah, that's the kind of red flag that tells you that they've actually never reflected. No, absolutely. It is. It's funny though. It is.
Every
it's so
piece
funny.
of advice is going in one ear and out the other.
Right. Like, or my personal favorite one is they're just intimidated by me. No.
Hmm.
And that's what I will say. Usually, no, they're not. Usually,
sometimes they're right, but I'm not gonna say a majority of the time, but there is a good percentage of the time where that's not actually true.
I'm gonna say most of the time it's not true, and like I said, most of the time you're probably actually not as nice as you think you are. Like,
like your perception of yourself versus like everybody will have a different perception of you based off of how you interact with them. Nobody's going to know 100% the true you except there's someone who spends every fucking day with you.
Exactly. And that's the thing I think that makes me laugh a little bit about it is like listening to like, well, they're just intimidating. I set my boundaries down, but it's not really boundaries. Like, you're just attacking them. Then you get mad when they're like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, like if you say like communication is key, and then when they try to communicate, you bite their fucking head off, and then you wonder why the fuck they're not talking to you. It's like, well, I tried, exactly, and then you proceeded to go full carry on me.
Like, it's crazy. The only difference is you're not using your mind to throw shit. You're just throwing shit. Like, you know, and that's the thing. Like, it's like I'm sweet, but don't mess with me. And I'm like, that's a threat. like I'm gonna do this thing where I'm just gonna walk back and just.
Like, I usually tell, I get along with most people. As long as you don't piss me off, you don't fuck with my job, you don't fuck with my money. As long as you don't fuck with those three, we're good.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like with you every day during the highs and lows, people who have experienced you get angry, be sad, and be selfless. They're the of course. Mm-hmm. But I'll also say too, if they're also the people who won't tell you that you're acting like an asshole.
Oh yeah, the fucking enablers and the yes.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it before too. There's a lot of. I've seen quite a few people that have a tendency to just like, oh, this guy is just a fucking douchebag.
Like, blah, yeah, blah, blah. He is a douchebag. You don't.
Yeah. And you just like you go talk to him, and he's like, I asked her if she wanted coffee, and she freaked out over cappuccino. All I tried to tell her was Sakura is not useless.
But she is so useless. Like, wait a minute. You're arguing that she is useless? Okay, that's a new one.
No, and that's the thing is like it's just like a simple thing where they'll just blow up, and you're like, oh, okay.
I mean, if it's that easy for someone to get upset with you speaking, then they probably don't like you.
No, they don't. And that's the thing is like that's why it's kind of it's not smart to be around them. Just be picky of who you're around, who you choose your time with.
Yeah, which is why my best friend sometimes gets pissed off when I call him out on shit, thinking it was like you're always negative. I was like, no, you do this thing where you tend to ask us our opinion on shit that's unnecessary, like naming a fucking puppy, and no, did ask it. Like he literally was like, yeah, like I need like suggestions for like a puppy name, and I'm like, it's your dog. Name it whatever the fuck you want. If you want to name him Zippity Doodah, go ahead.
Right.
Like, and he got peeved. Like, you don't have to always be negative. Like, I care about my friend's opinions. And I was like, dude, you do this all of the time where you can't make up your own goddamn mind. So when I tell you that we trust your judgment because so far you're still fucking alive, you're not in the ditch, you're not a fucking drug addict, I trust your judgment. Pick a name that you believe is gonna work for a fucking dog. Like,
exactly. It's not that hard.
Did you think I consulted y'all when we named my son, even though I didn't really have a say so in naming him? But did you think we consulted you every time I had a fucking dog? No, not one damn time did I go to the group chat. Hey guys, I'm getting 2 dogs. What do you think the name's gonna be? We picked them.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's over. Sometimes it's over the dumbest shit too, and that's like. I
want to interact with this shit.
This is not worth my time, bro. It happens a lot, though. Like that's the thing, though. It's like, but it's good to have the friend who kind of called, like, to have the friend that calls that out.
And my issue with it's not because he cares about our opinions. Because if he did, he wouldn't have proposed to his ex when they were still together.
Oh,
so he proposed to her the day they moved in, which was around Christmas. This was before he had this was after he had asked us our opinion on him proposing. And we told him, well, one, you don't even know what it's like to live with this girl day to day. You don't even know if you guys can even stand to be in the same room with each other for long periods of time. He's like, well, we've gone on vacation for like, a couple days to a week. I was like, that is nothing. Because at the end of the day, you go off to your own corners. Mm-hmm. You're going to be with this woman 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You have to not only be used to her good habits, her bad habits, whether or not she's being lazy. Like the same with you. She's got to be used to your good habits, your bad habits. The fact that you be lazy and don't want to do shit. Like you do shit if she does shit that irritates you now and you don't live together, that's going to be magnified tenfold when you have to literally sit in the same damn room and you can't get away from her unless you go for a drive or some shit. And he didn't listen. And I told him, I don't want to hear shit. He was like, okay. I was like, the reason I'm telling you this is not because I'm upset that you didn't take my advice. You're a grown ass man. You asked for our opinion. We gave it to you. It's up to you to take the advice. And we warned you. I told you that if you can't, for some reason, like figure out like some kind of synergy between you and her, it's going to be very difficult to live under the same roof with someone you don't even know how to live with. The only woman you've ever lived with was your mother. Like you don't know what it's like to live with a random woman. Not random, but a woman you don't really fully know, other than the
How long were they together?
Yeah, I've been living with my wife for fucking 3.5 years now. I know her inside and out.
Yeah, actually, it's been the same for me since May or June of 2021.
And that's not only between the hotels, because the way her job was set up, she would, work for like 3 weeks and then come back for a week. And then I'd spend that week with her every time she came down until we finally got an apartment. And then she stopped working that job. And it was just me and her in a hotel room for damn near 4 to almost 6 months before we finally moved into the apartment. I was with her every day, learning how to cohabitate with someone who is not me.
Yeah, especially because of the fact that, especially with a hotel, like that's even harder because that's barely any space that you have at all.
Exactly. You just up under each other all the fucking time. Like, thank God it was like a suite. So I could go chill on the couch and do my thing while she did her thing.
Yeah, because you don't always get that chance. And that's the thing. That's the same thing with my wife. It took us a while to kind of learn our back and forth and stuff. And, it got close a couple times. But, we were just like, no, we're just going to keep pulling through it.
And that's the thing that a lot of people in a lot of relationships don't seem to understand. They go off and they get into these serious relationships early as fuck, move in together. You don't even know this person's temperament. You don't even know, like, if they're clean, if they like to, like, throw their fucking clothes all over the place. Y'all don't even know how to compromise, like, divvy up the fucking housework or some shit. Bills. Like, there are a lot of uncomfortable conversations you got to have.
Yeah.
Before you even consider.
My wife just went and told me about that today or yesterday. We're talking about, like, when she does her residency, where is she going to be? Or what's she gonna do, I should say. And like financially, I told her, like, we'll split, we'll put one account, and that account is our rent, our account is our, I'm just gonna chalk up about half of, or probably a good half to a quarter to a half of my paycheck, and just put it into this thing, and that's gonna be mainly our energy bills, our internet bills, and that'll all just go into there.
Yep.
And then the rest we have is our own finances because our own individual stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's similar to what Steve Harvey was saying. You got to have, when you're dealing with, like a serious relationship and you guys like cohabitate together, 3 accounts is all you need. One for you, that's your expense account. One for her, that's her expense account. And then the third one is for bills and shit. Everybody pours their money into that. That way, nothing comes out of that account that isn't for bills and shit.
Exactly.
Like bills, groceries, all that. Like you pay it through that account. That way, everything's held accountable, and you communicate. Like anytime I want to buy something, like something over a certain dollar amount, like I still tell my wife, like hey, I'm buying this, and as long as all the bills are paid and shit, she don't give a fuck, because she'll do the same fucking thing.
Yep, that's how I. Like my wife was talking to me about, it's like you pay like how much money for games, and I was like, do you realize how much I actually pay for games? She's like, no, and I'm like, that's what I thought. That's why you said something so ridiculous. And I was like, no, I spend maybe at the most it's like 30s to 40 something on games, and that's every few months at that at best. I was like, before, because I bought like the Sonic X Shadow. Before that, I did spend the full price on the NCAA because I love NCAA.
Valid.
And then before that, it wasn't until Spider-Man. It was Spider-Man and Sonic Spider-Man 2. That's almost like what, over half a year.
Yep. Last game I bought was Sparking Zero.
Yeah, I never actually played that.
It was okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. It got a lot of hype coming through, and then a lot of people said it was just all right.
Yeah, it wasn't what I expected. Like they said, like, oh, this is what Dragon Ball Budokai Enchi fans have been waiting on. I was expecting like a full ass like story. No, it was just you're like, oh, you get a couple of fights here, and then you get to play as different characters and go through parts of their fucking story. I'm just like, bitch,
They're
you
lazy,
couldn't.
bro. They're lazy when they come to it lately. I've noticed. Like that's why, as much as I give shit to the Boruto, Naruto X Boruto or whatever, I will say having its own individual story where Naruto turns evil is actually not the worst thing in the world.
Naruto turns evil. Damn.
Yeah, Naruto goes under the spell of something and turns evil. Like that's why otherwise I don't really buy anime games. I will say though, I tried. It wasn't this convention, but the last one I tried to compete in a Tekken tournament,
Ooh.
and just got my ass pounded. Like no baby lube, no Diddy, like
just straight raw.
oh yeah, it was just. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play. I think I chose Brian. And it wasn't until I had another guy who was teaching me how to play Brian that I was like, okay, this actually isn't too bad. He's like, yeah. He's like, you got to learn like how he fights and all that other kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, it's just going from like I want to actually learn the controls and how to actually play. So my friend actually plays pretty well, although he got his same dude. He got his ass whooped by like a really fucking good Lee player,
Mm-hmm.
and it was one of those where like he got humbled hard.
Yeah, those are the type of games that humble the fuck out of you.
Oh yeah, nothing humbles a person more than a fighting game, because there ain't no oh this is cheap blah blah blah. No, it's just straight up ass whooping.
Yeah, one game that did piss. I don't know if you saw my video from yesterday about a game called Light of Multigram or some shit.
Oh, I saw you saw something you were talking about it, but I haven't watched the video yet.
So it is basically a carbon copy of Horizon. Like from the poster, the damn little girl damn near almost looks like Aloy. The machines are pretty much designed almost the same way. The premise is almost the exact same.
What's it called?
Light of Multifam, something like that. My phone's right here. I'm an idiot.
Multi RAM.
Yeah, multi-RAM.
$0.10 Light of multi RAM has strong. We have Horizon at home energy.
Dude, and just watching the cinematic trailer, like I'm not gonna lie. Some of the gameplay looks dope as shit. Like you can do some real cool shit in that game, but it still looks like a carbon copy of Horizon. And Guerrilla decides that they want to sue for copyright infringement on their fucking IP, I don't think they're gonna win that. This company's gonna win that lawsuit.
No. This gives off the Pokemon Pal World.
Exactly. And one guy said that, oh, the game looks great, and I don't think you could fly in or he said fucking Zero Dawn, and that this is Horizon done right. Talking about that game, I was like, the game was rated 9 out of 10 in most categories.
Mm-hmm.
In PlayStation and IGN and fucking Steam, it got high marks. Even the sequel was in lock and step with it.
So
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so let me go. Let's see. Yeah, this is coming off as whoa.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like that looked like they stole the idea of the focus and then the fucking little shit from Destiny.
Yeah, this looks Even I saw the picture of on the. Yeah, this is Destiny. This is just Ghost from Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up.
Look at the fucking armor.
Oh, she looks like low grade Aloy.
That's what I'm
call
telling you, bro.
forth, the fourth breath I grant you, to live in this world
That looks
which
like-
spirals against time.
That looks like a fucking trimmer test. That looks like a fucking thistleback.
Actually, it's a pelican.
No, the fucking bull.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know we were beating the Forerunners. Destiny negative Dawn.
Destiny negative, yeah. Yeah. Zero Dawn Hunter. Yep.
Yeah, we have Horizon at home. Link to the past.
We are with you always, as long as the world shall live.
It's the same goddamn premise, dude. Chat GPT made this.
I had this dream where a god that blessed brought destruction.
Here we go.
So why can't human beings kill God?
Fucking dinosaur.
I kind of want to fight that T-Rex.
I do too.
Now, I'll admit, the shit does look dope.
Yeah, but it's I don't know, man. Like I'm not big when it comes to like cinematic trailers. Like, I gotta see some gameplay footage.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's like a 7-minute long video.
Yeah, you found the whole ass trailer. I just found the last part. This is the part where I came in. Like, that looks dope.
It looks fun.
I thought I was watching the third installation of fucking Horizon for a minute. Oh, I didn't see all this shit.
Oh, that's cool. You can craft your own stuff. Like, it would have been cool if this took place in the Horizon universe. Like a spin-off.
That reminds me extremely of fucking Horizon.
That reminds me of Astel from Elden Ring.
It's also giving me fucking
No Man's Destiny Hunter negative Dawn, A Link to the Future.
It's also giving me fucking Monster Hunter vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
First of all, I ain't never using that damn hammer.
He ain't even dodging, bro. Like,
Or you just getting pieced the fuck up.
Why do I have to play as a woman? Why can't I play as a man?
Get fucked up.
the gameplay looks kind of shoddy. Oh, it's a second person.
Oh, you can use them to fight, which you could do that in fucking Horizon too.
Yeah, but do they have swords?
No.
See, that's the difference.
So that's dope.
It looks like a Souls-like game.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna drop his ass on you. Hey, look, I'll be fine as long as I can use a bow and arrow.
Horizon Zero Beetle. Oh. Oh, you can upgrade your.
Okay. You can shoot at them too.
I want big fucking exploits.
5 times I erased you, yet still you won't silence up. How much more resurgence do you need, anyway?
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was.
So I'm still interested.
Mm-hmm. I'm still very interested.
Just because of the customization. Like, I'll admit that is something that Horizon did not have. But trying to say like, oh, like some dude said that, oh, you couldn't fly in Horizon. I was like, yeah, you can. You can also fucking swim underwater with machines. But I mean, you can't do that. And that is what intrigues me the most about this game. I just wish that they tried hard to distinguish themselves from fucking Horizon, because it just looks like a carbon copy of it.
It does, with like some bonus, like stuff that they might have wanted to do in Horizon 3.
Like, is the same studio behind this shit? Let me see. Because if they are, then this would be in lock and step with their shit.
No, a Tencent subsidiary.
Yeah, because Gorilla is the one that made Horizon. So
Yep.
I just hope that y'all don't get fucking a cease and desist. Hit him with that old Drake.
Yeah, that's. Did you see it, by the way, before I go here? Do you see that Drake is suing Kendrick?
Yep. Oh, he's suing UMG and Spotify, not Kendrick.
Oh, it's not UMG and Spotify? I was like,
because he believes that they inflated, not like us. I was like, no, they didn't inflate shit. That was what people wanted to listen to, bro. That was the summer anthem. You just mad that you threw a rock and he came with a bigger stick. That's all.
Yeah.
He
especially right after what he did to Jake, like they did to J. Cole. J. Cole did like one time to said some shit to him, and then he just boom, 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 boom. He's like, "Hey, shut the fuck up." And he was
yeah,
like,
but J. Cole his heart wasn't in it.
No, I like J. Cole, but yeah, no, Drake had, yeah.
Like Drake, how you gonna start a beef and they get mad because you got your ass beat? In right. True Karen fashion, it's given. Can I speak to your manager? No, because no way I lost. No way that song was. Bro, that song was so goddamn popular. It made the Bloods and the Crips truce for a single night. Bro. You know you did something when you can bring two warring factions together for a single night under the same roof and nobody died.
Yep. So what do you expect?
Like you were never part of the culture. You were always a guest.
Mm-hmm.
You're Canadian, bro.
Oh, he spent his whole time acting like he's part of it.
Yeah, he was a goddamn Disney kid. Like, this dude literally threatened to leave the show of fucking Degrassi because he wanted his character to stop being in a wheelchair because his rapper buddies kept saying like, "Oh, it ain't a good look for you to be in a wheelchair. That ain't manly."
No, which is really funny. It's kind of like, it reminds me similar to like someone like The Rock, who's just all PR. Like, everything's PR. He has to have a certain image. He has to make sure that he has that image just perfectly. Same with Drake. Drake's the same way. He wants to
Even
know
though he
that,
fucked up with the whole Hawaii shit.
Who?
The Rock, remember when him and Oprah tried to ask people
Oh,
for donations and we're like, nigga, ain't y'all worth like hundreds of millions a day? And Oprah, you a billionaire. The fuck you asking people for money for when you got more than we all got?
mm-hmm. So that's like when The Rock's always had to have that kind of try to have this image, and then they had private firefighters, and then when they had not The Rock, like what Drake's been the same way. He's been the type to try to be someone that he's not. And there's been multiple proven, stuff of him when he was a kid.
The Ghost Rider, and then coming to find out this motherfucker's been stealing motherfuckers' flows. Like you'll notice, like when he first started out, he was similar to fucking Wayne in his flow.
Mm-hmm.
And then as he started collabing with other artists, he started to steal their flow. And if you listen to his songs, their cadence is starting to match. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, bro, you a mimic. Ain't nothing real about you.
Well, that's why he's got these these tough blah 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 dudes always with him, like left and right, and it's literally just for the fact that I don't think like Drake is not that guy.
No, he's not.
He's not that type of guy, and so, but he's got himself in so deep that he can't allow himself to be anything else.
Like Mos Def said it best. He is basically a pop star.
Yeah,
trying to be a rap star, but.
Well, and the whole thing of him being like, "Oh, I worked to get to," and it's like, the other thing is funny.
No, you didn't. You grew up in a privileged ass life. You were a Disney kid, bro.
Yeah, no, exactly. And like you worked on Degrassi, making more money than most adults.
Like you've lived with that silver spoon up your ass the entire time.
Yeah, that's why people like. It's like I remember like starting from the bottom just doesn't hit when you realize that he started from an upper middle class.
Yep, and listening to his music now, I'm just like. Was any of it real? Like your entire like hardness, bro. Like I ain't even a thug, and I'm harder than you.
Yeah, it's just sad.
Sometimes you just gotta learn to accept defeat.
Exactly. But alrighty, dude. So we're gonna wrap this one up. It's been almost 3 hours.
Oh
Jesus! But I appreciate you being on here.
Thanks for having me.
But of course, it's a bunch of wild shit. So be sure to check out. I'm going to be getting back into my streaming in my morning again, probably starting tomorrow.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I usually stream in the morning because it's the only time I can, and I work at 2. So it's like,
yeah,
but only for an hour or so. But alrighty, everyone. I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.